In fact, so bad that it hurts. Bad movies rule. The movies are bad, but the podcast is worse. Bad movies rule. You'll be pulling out your eyeballs by the time that it ends. Each and every scene endured with James and his friends. When you listen to this, you'll wonder if you've been cursed. Bad movies rule.
Let's go! We're coming to get you! Our Bad Movies Rule! The worst movie podcast ever recorded, and today we're only supposed to take pictures, guys. We got a date in the jungle with the Viet Cong. Let's go! First Blood Part 2!
Oh, not the whole Viet Cong, just one Viet Cong.
I think that was all of them by that point.
I think that was the last of them.
I think that was it, man.
Yeah.
That was all there was left. Sprinkle a little bit of Russians in there because it is 1985.
You gotta.
So you got to, right?
Yes.
I mean, I can't wait to talk about this
What
movie.
better way to celebrate President Reagan's favorite movie?
That's right.
Yeah.
Rambo was a Republican, he famously said at one point. That's about as political as we're ever going to get on this show. But I do want to welcome in Bob the Manimal. You got a lot of nerve showing your face around here. Yes. Hauser. What's up, man?
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm just geeked out of my mind to talk about
very
this.
pumped to do this.
I was like, well, we got to do First Blood first. But I'm like, it'll take forever till that gets picked on GMR because it's a poll.
You know what? You got to stop giving these losers a poll.
Well, we
just
did.
put it on there.
Just f***ing do it, man. You're the damn boss.
Well, funny you should mention that, Bob.
Because on the I don't know what mailbag it was by the time this comes out, but we made that decision that going forward, the patrons, we love them. They get lots of perks that are well worth. We try to make their funds like value.
Yeah, they get a lot.
Where's this going? I'm getting excited.
We were taking the GMR poll and giving it back to us, so we are now picking GMR every month. Instead of doing the
Thank
polls.
God.
That means Pee-wee's Big Adventure
Maybe.
doesn't have to get voted on.
That's true.
Jackpot.
The April poll is the last one.
Nice.
Is
That's the
last
Crow,
one.
right?
So, no, that was the March poll.
Okay.
Was the Crow. We're doing one more poll in April. After that, starting at the May schedule,
Okay.
we're picking the GMRs going forward. So
Nice.
Fantastic. That's fantastic.
And since these movies have very little to do with each other, I'm like, we're just going to go straight into First Blood Part 2, right?
Absolutely.
Speaking of things that have little to do with this show or little to do with you or unlike you in any way, Ryan Farrell is in the house.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great, dude. 3 episodes with you in 4 days.
Yeah.
I've never felt so lucky in my life.
Thank you, James.
He was
I
here
feel the same way.
Thursday night for Kill Bill.
Yep.
Here we are doing a double header today.
That's not what you said when I walked in here.
Shut up!
Oh, sorry. My bad.
You had Ryan in on a Quentin Tarantino movie.
I did, and he wasn't even the problem. It was Clint.
Oh, my God.
You already.
Clint's been a problem lately.
Yeah.
I am.
Messing up the last couple of episodes, not putting them on the air on the right
Dude,
time.
for real.
I am preordained to be here for every Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in your contract?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
I was fully expecting a 2-hour love fest, and then in walks Clint saying this is the biggest piece of shit he's ever seen in his life. And I was like, I had to shift gears and go, no, you now have to go into defend mode.
You were visibly shaken.
Yes. Because I wasn't prepared. Like sometimes I do a movie and I know it's going to be an argument. I'll prepare my arguments and I'll be ready to do battle.
Yes.
I didn't think I was doing that day, so I hadn't prepared any of it.
Yeah.
I was going to be on Transformers,
Yeah.
but then we ended up having to veto it, and I had to end up having Farrell Mueller. Too many.
That's right.
Too many Ryans, if you ask me.
You know.
We got Mueller filling in for me there on the old Transformers episode.
And that voice you hear is Kurt, the Machine Punter Mummer, also in the house.
What's
Welcome.
up, you beautiful bastards?
How's it going,
So
man?
happy to be here.
I'm happy that it's you three. We are doing 2 episodes in a row. So next Friday, when you hear the next episode, it's not just the same 4 people, but we're literally doing it right after this. So no time will pass at all.
Just chill till the next episode.
That's right. We are doing that to cover a weekend we need to move because, guys, this is the last day in this studio. We've been here for 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unreal.
So
It's something.
these will be the last 2 episodes ever recorded here before we move on to the next place.
It's nice where we go next. We can see all the places we've ever been.
From the window.
Yeah. You can just look out.
That's awesome.
When we move, we don't move far.
That's
Because-
right.
Right down the street.
I'm getting older and I'm lazy, so I'm like, yeah, I'll move if it's a block or less.
Except it is the third floor.
It is. I know. That's why I've got him.
With no elevator.
Guess who gets to run up those third floors Friday night?
I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, brother.
Everyone's going to be winded by the time they get up to the episode.
Look at it. Look at it like this, guys. We have graduated to the tallest building in Burlington.
We are going to be in the nosebleed section of Burlington downtown.
The air is so thin up here.
We can see everything
They
from
don't
up
get
there.
taller than 3 stories down here, I don't think.
No, I don't think they do.
So, welcome in and welcome everybody that's listening to Bad Movies Rule, guys. We're not critics. We are just going to riff through. We love movies and we like to enjoy them by riffing through some of these movies that have bad critics ratings. But we love films. Hell, every movie that gets finished is a miracle. So sit back, relax, enjoy our scene by scene riff down of. I'm going to say this right because the names of the Rambo movies never make sense. This is Rambo First Blood Part 2.
Yes.
Which followed First Blood, but then the third one is just Rambo 3.
The fourth one's just Rambo.
It's just
But then
Rambo.
the fourth one is just
And then
Rambo.
5 is Last Blood.
So the naming
And
of
then
these.
back to 1 is John Rambo with the new prequel.
Oh, right.
Didn't he do that with Rocky, too? Aren't they all named weird, intertwined naming?
He
Nope.
did the straight 5, no problem.
Yeah, it was Rocky 1 through
1, 2,
5.
3, 4, 5.
I thought one was called Balboa.
No.
Yes,
No,
that's number
6.
6.
Number 6 is just called Rocky Balboa.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And then 7 is Creed.
8 is Creed 2.
And then 9 is Creed 3.
yeah.
Sure, Rocky 9. Rocky 9 is Creed 3. That's
I wanted to
what
make sure you're recording.
we'll
Sorry.
go.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. I was like, why are you coming over here? We just started.
I just usually when you start, I look at the
yeah.
keypad to go, oh yeah, he's recording.
I appreciate the
And then I
double check.
was like, I can't see it because the cord's hanging on there. Sorry.
That's called redundancy. We build it in so that one person can't submarine this whole thing.
I see.
That's what I'm saying.
What is this? Down Periscope?
Let's get some vitals out of the way. This movie was, I never realized this, directed by George P. Cosmatos.
Yeah.
yeah, no idea.
You know it.
Shadow directed.
This one too? Was
Yeah.
the same thing with Tombstone?
Yeah. Kurt Russell confirmed that Stallone he didn't want to put his name on it. So he had Cosmatos do it. And Stallone recommended Cosmatos to Russell for Tombstone.
Because everyone says Kurt Russell was the de facto director of
Yes.
Tombstone after Kevin Jarre got
Yeah.
fired.
And he asked Stallone, you know anyone? He goes, Cosmatos. I did the same thing for
So when they
Rambo
just
2.
need someone to sit in the chair and throw their name on it, they just hire get old George P.'s ass on the phone.
Yeah.
He'll come out here and sit.
It's kind of funny to bring that up because if you look at his filmography, it's really not a lot.
No, not from what I saw.
No, you have like Of Unknown Origin with Peter Weller, then Rambo First Blood Part 2, then Cobra.
Oh, he did Cobra also?
Well, once again, did he do Cobra? Because that was still, written, produced, and starring Stallone.
No, I feel like if anybody was directing Cobra besides Stallone, they would have not let him do the pizza scissors.
Yeah.
Right? That
Right. That's exactly it.
true. You know,
the pizza
right.
scissors would have been.
We're not doing that.
We're not doing that.
There's a over 2-hour cut of Cobra that's never seen the light of day.
Hopefully that gets released.
It's right next to the 3-hour cut of First Blood.
Yes.
So you're telling me Kurt Russell basically directed Tombstone?
Yes.
Yeah, because the original guy lasted 6 weeks.
I was on that episode and I didn't know if we talked about that, but
I don't know. He claims that's not true. But then whenever you hear Michael Biehn or Stephen Lang talk about it, they're like, no, George directed it, but it doesn't happen without Kurt. Kurt rewrote the script. They were so behind because Kevin put them so far behind. They had to literally tear pages out of it.
oh wow.
And he tore, I guess, a lot of his own stuff. Kurt Russell, like his own stuff out of there.
So has he ever continued to direct anything?
He has no directing credits.
He seems like he would be a really good director.
He's been in the business for 40 years, but 50 years.
Yeah. At this point,
Maybe now, maybe soon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he'll take a back seat.
Doesn't
at this
seem to ever
point,
want to do that.
that Kurt Russell is going to make his directorial
Wouldn't that be
debut
great?
at the age of 76 or
Yeah.
I mean, he was just in those the big monster movies.
Yeah.
He's on Apple
Oh,
TV.
yeah, yes, yes.
Monarch.
Oh, yeah. and Monarch, yeah.
What were you going to say?
On a funny side note, Mark L. Lester, who did Commando, saw First Blood Part 2 and rewrote the entire final act of Commando to compete with Stallone's action sequences.
This is like the moment from Last Action, like, because he had to kill 74 people, so he had
Yes.
to kill 85 in the movie.
Yes.
Right, because it has more bodies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
But it is, though, because Commando came out in 86, right?
85.
Sure.
Did it?
Late in 85.
Late 85.
Yeah.
So they were already in the process of making Commando when First Blood Part 2 hit theaters.
Interesting.
And
No
it
offense
more or
to
less,
Commando, it did not do
No.
the ending sequence of Commando didn't hold a candle to Rambo Part 2.
Look, the ending sequence of Commando is great.
Yes.
But overall, I think this is a better movie.
The joke stands, though, because that was literally it, where Commando ended up with like 104 for its body count in the movie,
It had to be more than
which
that.
had to be more than...
This was
That's
70,
like- that's like-
75, I think is what
That's like confirmed on screen. Well, yeah, it's more than that, but it's like confirmed on screen deaths that you visibly see in Commando. They count it's like 104 and
Right, and this is 75.
75. So the joke that you quoted from Last Action Hero is quite literally
Okay, all right,
what
well.
happened.
That's awesome.
Funny thing you brought up Kevin Jarre, who is a great writer.
Yes.
Everyone said, Stephen Lang was recently on Michael Bean's podcast, and they talk about this. Still, they all say the best script they've ever read in all of their years in the business. Okay, that's how good the Tombstone script was.
Yeah.
And this is why Kurt Russell to this day doesn't like to talk about it, because he knows what the movie could have been. So he's like, yeah, it's great. Everyone loves this movie, but all I see is
Flaws.
the cheap version of what we could have had, right? If it had gone well.
Interesting.
And so Kevin Jarre is the guy that has a story credit on First Blood Part 2.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
This is like,
Because
yeah.
Kevin Jarre was the first writer they went to when they wanted to do a Rambo sequel.
That's wild.
Then also James Cameron wrote like a portion of the script, which
Right,
is supposed
so
to take place in a mental hospital with John Travolta.
No, John
Wait,
Travolta.
wait, what?
No.
Yeah.
James Cameron wrote a sidekick character to Rambo.
That was
It was
supposed
supposed to be like his guy in a chair, tech
Oh my
guy.
God! Wow. That
Yes,
would have been
it was
crazy.
supposed to be. John Travolta was supposed to be one of the guys who was like, commanding him through the headpiece type
because he
thing.
just got done doing Staying Alive, and Stallone got John Travolta so ripped and for that role, Staying
Yeah.
Alive, that they were going to do that, but Stallone ripped out of.
There would have been a dance scene in this movie, 100%.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Stallone ripped that out of the. Thank God.
Rhinestone too.
As much as I like James Cameron, I'm grateful he ripped that part of the script out.
No, because the writing credits on this are weird. It says written by Sylvester Stallone and James Cameron. They have the screenplay credits.
Yeah.
Then a story by Kevin Jarre.
Jarre.
Kevin came up with the overall story of it, but they wrote the script.
Yeah.
Not even they.
Cameron says to this day he wrote the action, Stallone wrote the politics.
Yeah. So it's like one of those where Kevin Jarre wrote the story. James Cameron got hired to write the screenplay.
Right.
After James Cameron submitted his screenplay, Sylvester Stallone rewrote James Cameron's screenplay.
Because you couldn't get two people that disagree more politically than Sylvester Stallone and James Cameron.
What a thing, right? And that's why. But really, though, that's what it comes down to. If you listen
Right.
to their interviews about that stuff, it's exactly what
That's the losing
what he
battle
said.
right
Is,
there.
yeah.
Well, there was a whole underwater scene that got cut, because James Cameron loves underwater scenes.
Right. No,
Yeah.
he was actually going to get into Vietnam through the lost city of Atlantis.
He was just going to swim underneath.
Yeah.
Holding his knife in his mouth
Right.
and just.
Part of the plot was that he discovers Atlantis when he gets misdropped by the plane and they drop him in the ocean. He's
Exactly.
like, oh, crap, Atlantis.
Yeah.
He just lands right on Atlantis.
He gets an Atlantean
Part of the
submachine gun.
Kills Namer.
Nice.
It's right. Like, Conan got an Atlantean sword. He gets an Atlantean submachine gun. And
That would be pretty badass.
It would be pretty awesome.
Shoot sparkles
Yeah,
out
but
the
it
front of
only
it.
Shoots
it
fish.
only works
Yeah, shoots
underwater.
fish.
Right.
shoots fish. Just get hit with.
Shoots.
Okay, now look, fish at 300 feet per second is
Oh,
gonna
dude,
hurt.
that's
You know what I'm saying?
So all of a
Get
sudden,
slapped with a trout.
It's just turned into a Borderlands movie. They're gonna start shooting them.
That'd be awesome,
Noxious
actually.
What's it?
games.
Isn't there's that one movie that has like the gun that shoots piranhas?
Isn't there?
Isn't that from like Despicable Me or
Maybe.
something like
piranha
that?
gun?
Yeah, piranha
There's
gun.
a video game called Borderlands that
Yes,
is
I know.
just
Is there a
very
fish gun in Borderlands?
I think so.
There should be.
There's an
There's not.
obnoxious amount of guns in Borderlands.
This movie starred Sylvester Stallone, Richard Crenna, Charles Napier, and Julia Nixon, along with George Chung, one of our favorite stuntmen.
Yeah.
That was in a Walker episode we did recently. And then he's in Big Trouble in Little China. And
Well, his girlfriend was in Walker.
Double Dragon he was in?
Yeah. She was also in Double Dragon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know her name, unfortunately.
Julia Nixon.
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
She
she was
she's
also in
a bunch of stuff.
Sidekicks.
Yeah.
We've seen her in Sidekicks
Yeah.
as the chick doing Tai Chi and yoga pants. And
I would Pearl her harbor.
yeah, Bo Bridges was like, I didn't know what to do with her. I was like, bro, tag out for one of us, bro. We
Yes,
know.
absolutely. Tag me in.
I would pearl her harbor.
The movie currently sits. Here's how First Blood
But
qualifies.
we're 80 years removed from that day. It's fine.
What do I not have the ratings for this?
I would take a long walk.
Somebody
off
pull
her
up the
short
Rambo 2 ratings on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't think I have them on here.
I can tell you.
It's absurd. It's
I think it's 33%.
Okay.
And then the audience score equally pisses me off because they're not American. It's 60%.
33% critic score for this.
And then a 60%
Yikes.
audience score.
Okay, so only 2/3 of the audience liked it,
Yeah.
but it's still barely fresh.
Yes.
And then a 33% critic score. That's wild.
I don't
then you look
understand
at
the
it, though.
percentages.
That's all right.
I still
the-
had my Kill Bill rating score in here, and I'm like, I know damn well it's saying at 85% with critics, so that's not true.
Wait a minute. Critics didn't like
It is,
Kill
though.
Bill?
Yes, they
No,
did. An
they said
85
is
an
what.
85%.
That's why when I saw that, I know these are not the Rambo numbers.
What's the IMDb on Rambo 2? Is it like 6.9?
6.5.
6.5.
I'm going to say it's 6.5.
Yeah.
It's kind of like this, right? 85 was a huge year.
Yep.
Rambo First Blood Part 2 was a huge box office success.
And holds the 1985 Back to the Future, Rambo 2, and Rocky 4, the three biggest movies of that year.
Yes.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
But then you had on the flip side of Rambo First Blood Part 2, despite the fact being a huge box office success, you had critics that tore it apart,
Yep.
ended up winning Worst Picture at the Razzie Awards that year.
Oof.
Yes.
How?
Could you
Along
imagine
with-
Stallone in Back to the Future?
Yes. You build a time machine out of a DeLorean.
Listen, I know what happened. I know you hit your head.
Hey, where's the flux capacitor?
It's not flux.
Flux. I don't know how to turn this on.
I got to stop my dad from making out with my mom. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? The reason why I'm here is my mom said the coat hanger didn't work.
All right, and the reason that y'all are here are to listen to this episode. But before we do that, I do want to say thank you guys. If you want to get in touch with the show, you can do that at thisshowIstrash@gmail.com, or you can call and leave a voicemail, 262-757-8567. Tell us your thoughts on Rambo. Hold on. I almost said Rambo 2. Rambo First Blood Part 2.
Yes.
And then you can leave your review if you weren't able to participate in awards on our show today. But if you do want to participate in awards, if you hear these patrons' awards read every week, I'm like, hey, I want my awards read. Join patreon.com/badmoviesrule, and you can participate in each and every episode, you guys. And you can get the episodes early, a day earlier than everybody else, and you can unlock over 200 bonus episodes that you can't get anywhere else but on there. Like GMR, we were just talking about the Kill Bill episode. That's one of those shows on there.
We have 200 bonus episodes.
Combined between all the different shows we do on Patreon, there's over 200 episodes that people could hear by joining Patreon.
We basically have 10 years of product
what I'm saying.
that we could give out.
Come on.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Jump on there now. All right. You guys ready to do the scene by scene?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's get it.
Hey, yo, Biff. One of these days, someone's going to cover you in crap.
Oh, we're still on Back to the Future?
sorry. I still was laughing about that. Sorry.
No. I thought
my bad.
you were doing Rocky breaking rocks here. I just call them Rocky. Stallone breaking rocks. It's so hard to separate him from that character, right?
He's so ripped in this movie.
Dude, he put his body through. Apparently, he worked out 4 hours a day, 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours at night
Unreal.
for a long time to shape his body into this.
I never realized, because obviously we just saw, for me, I saw Rocky, and then we did that for GMR,
Yep,
correct?
yep.
And so, like, now I'm watching this, and he is in bigger, demanding physical shape than he was in Rocky.
He's 39 in this movie.
That's unreal.
Damn near 40 years old.
And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, when's the point when he rips his shirt off, obviously,
right,
and we'll
right.
get there.
Yeah.
But that moment, man, and I was
yeah.
like, good God, he has muscles on muscles.
Bro, he's your age. Why don't you look like that?
Because I don't care.
Okay.
I got other things to do in 4 hours a day.
Yeah. Right.
Sorry, I don't care.
Because of Quick Trip.
There you go. That's
Yes.
what. The Glazers.
No.
yeah, those
why, I don't know
donuts.
why
Oh,
Ryan
yeah.
thinks I eat glazers at the Quick Trip, but
It's not the Glazers, it's the pizza.
Oh,
I don't touch the pizza.
You're making the Glazers.
Yeah.
I'm glazing them.
I know you are. That's what takes you 4 hours a day.
Listen,
Never buying those again.
you know.
You don't like the blueberry ones?
Not anymore. All right. The movie opens at a prison camp. It's a back-breaking, rock-crushing prison.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and there's just a gate. They live there, right? I think they sleep on those rocks. I don't think there's a jail that they take.
It's like the
these guys back and
Flintstones.
forth.
It's almost the same movie.
Right? This is the prison.
Rambos, meet the Rambos. They're the Montessori's family.
They will break some rocks and then they'll go to sleep right on those rocks. The guards probably joke around with each other like, they don't even have to break those rocks. They just like to do it. I don't know. It's ridiculous.
Look at you look at each and every one of those prisoners.
all the
They
exercise.
dwarf the size of these guards.
Oh, serious.
Oh, yeah.
All meathead number 1, meathead number 2, just had to be like,
You got a bunch of Farrells standing
All right.
in that yard.
guys, you get that CO over there who looks remarkably like Ryan Farrell. You get this other CO over. Guys, we're out of here in about 4 seconds.
They gave us sledgehammers.
How would Ryan the CEO handle all those guys standing sledging rocks?
It's their job. I wouldn't have to do anything.
No.
You're not
No.
going to stop
What's
anyone.
the job? When they break those rocks, nothing happens. They just bring in another
They're
giant
literally,
rock.
that's it, right? They're literally sitting there hitting rocks with hammers.
It's great.
It's awesome.
What do they use that for? What are they making? Gravel? I don't even know at this point.
What
That's what I'm
kind?
saying. Nothing.
Stone
That's why
soup.
the guards are like, this
don't
makes
even-
nothing. There's
Stones
nothing.
for their chicken
That's
broth
literally
soup.
standing there.
And I love that they cut to the one guy and he's got the cool shiny like aviator glasses.
Oh, yeah, the
And he's
card.
just like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a badass.
And then Trotman walks up to Rambo and says, "How you doing?" What the f***? How am I doing?
How you think I'm doing? I'm breaking my ass busting rocks over here.
That was a chance to kill that fat shit cop in Oregon. You slapped me in here.
Is that a joke?
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm sorry. He apologizes to him.
All Rambo does is go, good,
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
I've been through-
unbothered by
No.
that situation.
Not
He's
at
in
all.
his own head. He's the thing. He's like, well,
Yeah.
He can murder anybody in there.
Oh gosh, if all the meatheads knew that
That's
they
exactly
had
what it is.
Rambo,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Yes.
why none of those people stand a chance. They just leave him alone.
He could murder the entire penal colony.
he's in prison at his own will.
Yeah.
Basically.
Like he let them take him in.
Like when Superman gets handcuffed in Man of Steel, right? And you're just
I
like,
love that.
all right, I'll just let them.
Makes him feel
Yeah,
better.
exactly.
And then he just go,
He's like, it's not bad. I get to break rocks all day. It's pretty great.
yeah.
It's better than what I used to do.
That's right.
I let you capture me. I let you put me in this prison.
Yeah.
Trotman comes and says, I've got a covert mission in the Southeast, and our computer spit your name out as one of 3 capable.
Bullshit. Who are the other two?
Who are the
for
other
one?
2 guys on the list?
What's this computer in 1985? It took us 8 months to spit this one file out, right? It took
wanna-
forever to render your picture. It came out the dot matrix.
That's who it was.
Draining the
I
water out
had
of
to
Lake,
tape 5 pages together just to
draining
make
the
one
water
page.
out of Lake Michigan just to print that paper.
We had to invent a printer to even print it out. We didn't know.
We didn't even have one.
Oh, I know who I think the other two were.
Oh, yeah. Who were the other 2?
Chuck Norris. He was unavailable.
It's Chuck Norris and John Matrix.
It's John. Yeah, I was
Chuck
just gonna
Norris
say.
and John Matrix.
It's
Lone Wolf
Braddock. It's Braddock and John Matrix.
That's it. The other
Yep.
two weren't available.
Right.
Yeah.
So they went to Rambo first because he knows him. They're friends.
Yeah.
Right. So Trotman, of course, is going to go, well, I pick him because I know him. So
He's first dibs.
Right.
Right.
He says there's POWs in Nam. Now, this was a real life hot button issue in the early 80s. And even as late as 1991, people were still calling for investigations into Vietnam. That there were a lot of people in the country that believed there were still POWs over in Vietnam.
And we just left them there.
Yes.
And that we just left them there. Or that, there's a line here about we were supposed to do some kind of war reparations payout. We reneged. They kept the prisoners. I don't know if that's accurate, but for whatever reason, they believed Vietnam wasn't being forthcoming about the soldiers, and we weren't going to go create another second war by demanding answers.
Yeah. There was already 2 other movies about it too at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Missing
Yeah.
in Action in 1984.
Missing in Action and Uncommon Valor with Gene Hackman.
Yes.
Which was directed by Ted Kotcheff.
Yes. And with Patrick Swayze.
Yep. So
Really?
Yeah.
yes.
Uncommon-
So when you say like yes, this became a huge hot button topic like in the early 80s of the
Right.
cultural milieu of whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the ragtag group of misfits that Gene Hackman gets is Fred Ward and Patrick Swayze and a couple other guys.
Okay.
It's a
I'll have
badass
to check it
movie.
out.
It's a good movie.
He basically says, why me? He goes, you know the terrain because it's one of the camps you
Escape from
yourself.
In 71, yeah.
And there's a presidential pardon for it for you in this if you can complete the mission. And he goes, all right, I'll see you in Thailand. That's where their forward operating base is. They'll fly you out there. And he says, sir, do we get to win this time?
Number one, first great line out of the great
Yes.
movie.
This time it's up to you.
Yes.
Yep.
And then the freaking, yeah,
Jerry Goldsmith movie kicks in.
the
Rambo,
Yeah.
flaming Rambo sign.
Let's go! That's what I was sitting in my living room.
Oh, yeah.
All these years later, going, "Let's go!"
I got
yeah.
my daughter to watch it with me. I
Oh,
go, you want to watch
sick.
this? And she's like, what is it? I go, it's Rambo 2. She
Yeah.
goes, what about Rambo 1? I go, we're going to skip that. Well, Rambo 2.
POWs in Vietnam's like, Dad, I don't get it. We're going.
And you're gonna like it.
Yeah. So freaking good.
Yeah, my history with this too. I wasn't a big
No.
Stallone fan. My dad didn't show me these movies, so like,
Yeah.
this is my first time watching this.
Yeah.
And I'm going, I felt that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, all right,
Right?
let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Come
We're
on,
doing
man.
it.
Let's
you
do
imagine
it.
if you would have said
Every-
no, though?
Single
I'm
woman,
really enjoying these rocks.
I like to rock.
every single woman got pregnant during that first opening.
Apparently, also,
That's
you're
why
right.
my dad hated this movie.
You're right.
Well, the feminists hate this movie.
A lot of 30, 41-year-olds right now
Yeah.
from that movie.
Oh, yeah.
One opening line.
Apparently, when they were doing the openings, you see the premiere and all these opening screenings and stuff, that like that line would get cheers from the men in
Yeah.
the theaters. Like, we get to win this time, and they would go crazy.
This
yeah.
movie hit really good with Vietnam vets.
That's yeah.
They loved this movie.
But I have a question.
What's that?
How the hell did they lose the Vietnam War in the first place if John Rambo was there?
Politics.
That's what never made any sense to me.
Well, it's a political free show, James, and I don't know how to go down that rabbit hole.
Can't go down that rabbit hole.
Sorry, James.
Question, like, hold on, you were there. You could basically defeat the entire Viet Cong by yourself. I don't understand how they lost. Right?
Well, the first time, we haven't seen what happened the first time because it's
Right.
being made right
It's going to
now.
be made. That movie's going to be made.
So we'll know when we
be
see it.
interested to
But it's
see.
probably going to be a lot.
Yeah.
He's probably not going to be as, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Broken.
Hot.
In Rambo 3?
No, they're
He's gonna be hot.
They're making a prequel to.
Did you see who
They're gonna
they
make a
cast
whole
as him?
prequel series called John Rambo.
Oh,
And
wow.
Yeah.
with the guy, the director that did Sisu and Sisu 2. It's another Rambo-like action film
Okay.
that just came out.
Stallone's producing it, so he's directly involved.
So
But
who's gonna be Rambo?
A young guy.
The guy
Do they know
that's-
yet?
The guy that's playing Ken in Street Fighter.
Yeah. Noah,
yeah.
Noah Centino.
I could see that.
He
great.
Yeah, he looks great. He looks like I think they released one of the still shots of him as John
Big
Rambo.
shoes to fill.
That's cool.
All right, so he shows up in Thailand wearing the same outfit Mom wore in Christmas of 1986. I don't
Yes. the mom sweatshirt.
sweater and the jeans with the boots.
Dude, but he's
Like,
walking up from
straight up
behind. I'm
Daphne
like,
Hauser.
Daphne Hauser from behind. I'm like, that's my mother.
That's right.
Why is Rambo wearing
All she
mom
needed was a
jeans?
cigarette in her
my.
hand, right?
Oh yeah,
It
all
was
she needs
just like
white Zinfandel and a cigarette in her hand, and she's good to go.
White Zinfandel.
one of the all-time 80s bad guys, Martin Kove, is out there waiting for him, the bad guy from Karate Kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
He says
is
hi.
that-
Yeah.
Dang it.
He just says hi and he ices him out and just walks right past him.
I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Then we meet Murdoch. Charles Napier. He's in charge of
The
special ops.
slimiest.
He's the Washington guy.
What a great bad guy.
Charles Napier
Oh.
always plays a great slime ball.
Look, who doesn't hate Murdoch? His performance is fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every American.
I instantly
Yes.
hated him as soon as he was like, hey, how's it going? I'm like,
Yes.
this sweaty bastard.
That's the thing, though, too. Even when he first starts talking, and he's trying to convince Rambo, like, "Oh, we got to get you on this mission, John." He's like, "I get it. I understand where you're coming from. I was, Marine battalion commander in '66." But like the whole time, he's bitching about the heat.
Yeah.
Standing in front of fans. Oh, can someone get me a cold drink? Like, tell me that Rambo's eyes aren't looking at him like saying, "You're a
Well, that's
pussy."
that's the first thing he says to
Yeah.
Troutman when he gets on the plane is, "Hey, that guy said he was in that unit, but it wasn't where he said
Yeah.
it was.
No,
You're the only one I trust."
exactly.
So he knew right.
He already knew. Yeah.
That's
was
even
full of crap.
through the body language and everything of Charles Napier.
Yeah.
In the sense of like, yep, he's a.
Oh.
You already know.
So there's Martin Kove and there's Murdoch.
Yes.
Who the hell is the aviators in the inside
Stephen Williams.
leaning on the vending machine guy?
Steve Williams.
Yeah.
He's all he does is fetch. He's the soda bitch for
Yeah.
Murdoch. Okay,
Yes.
he
Yeah.
opens the thing and gives him his soda. Screw this guy with his sunglasses indoors.
And manages not to get the crap kicked out of him at the end of the movie.
I was so mad.
That part I don't understand.
He looks at him and runs away.
Just something.
You know who actually should have kicked the shit out of him? Colonel Troutman.
Troutman should.
Oh, that would've been great.
Should have kicked the shit out of him.
Yes, because he
Yes.
pointed a gun at him at one
Yeah,
point.
try to just throw him out of the helicopter.
Oh, dude. That
Wouldn't that be great?
I hated that guy way more than Martin Kove and almost as much as Murdoch. So
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
He's sitting there with his shirt open
All
and his
smug.
aviators on with his leg up on the chair. Kiss my ass.
Classic.
Yeah.
whoever the hell you are, dude. Doesn't have a name.
Classic right heel man.
Yes.
Yep.
Well,
He just wants to be part of the team, so he's like, he'll do whatever he can to get in.
he couldn't. He is navel lint to John Rambo, and he hacks like he's as much of a hard ass as Rambo is.
Like, you want to
To
step
be
in my
fair,
way?
Right.
he did light up a bunch of guys with that M60 initially.
Oh well, yeah, but on a helicopter run,
It's
I
hard.
could light up guys with an M60.
It's hard
on
to
a
hit
helicopter.
people from a helicopter.
To be
Oh,
fair,
you point it at them and you shoot.
Rambo didn't jump
I
off
just
a
pissed off every veteran that just did that. I'm sorry. John Rambo.
Stallone did jump off the side of a cliff and landed through trees and broke his ribs.
Yeah.
He goes through his resume: 59 confirmed kills, 2 silver stars, 4 bronze, 4 Purple Hearts, Distinguished Service Cross, and the Medal of Honor.
And 10 unannounced pregnancies.
One hell of a model American.
Looking for Ray Finkel and a clean pair of shorts.
He also holds the record for most rocks busted.
Yes.
Most rocks. Yeah, he has the prison. Also, I read here that you're the current prison record holder for busted rocks.
Busted rocks.
Yeah, they nicknamed me Rocky.
That's awesome.
All right, they need proof of POWs. Look at the expo out of the way.
Everybody got that?
They need proof of POWs. You're to take photographs. Under no circumstances are you to engage the enemy.
Let's send John Rambo to take pictures
Right.
like he's Peter Flippin Parker.
Oh, send what's his so like Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, Jimmy
Why
Olsen.
can't we send
Golly
Jimmy
gee, Miss Lane, I can't wait to take pictures. What's that? It's a landmine?
Right.
Jimmy Olsen.
The
hell are we doing?
shittiest flipping
If they
comic book
send
character
him-
at God's green earth.
If they send him with
Jimmy Olsen.
Stallone, just stabs him right in the throat.
That's his sidekick. They
Takes
send
his
Stallone
camera.
and
Okay, and we're done.
Yeah.
Movie's over.
Because this is supposed to take pictures from
Yeah.
about 200 yards away so we can kind of, show to Washington that there's no POWs in there.
Wink,
Under
wink.
no circumstances are you to dress up as a delivery driver and deliver pizzas and take pictures. Under no circumstances are you supposed to be a male escort for the homosexual Vietnamese soldiers.
do nothing.
All right.
Literally
The
nothing.
lady boys.
Literally nothing. You up on that hill
Right.
up there, take a picture so we can, wink, wink.
We'll drop you, and wherever you land, you just stay there and you take pictures.
Yes, you
and then-
take. Yeah, we leave.
come and get you.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll
he
be
know-
there
Yes.
in 20 minutes.
Is he listening to me? Is he listening?
I'm supposed to leave him there. Doesn't Rambo say that?
Yes.
He says nothing this whole monologue except I'm supposed to leave him there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Troutman's looking at him like, just go.
Because he says Trotman's going to take the Delta Force in, and that's when Chuck Norris. That's when the number 2 guy comes
Chuck
in.
Norris comes
We'll
in.
bring Chuck Norris in.
Gotcha.
But Chuck Norris is
fine.
too busy fighting Congress with his POW invasion. That's right.
He says, I believe now, this when Murdoch said this, I don't know why it pissed me off. He goes, and I believe with you involved, the mission has a better than average chance to succeed.
That
Yeah,
was so,
no shit.
Oh my god.
No,
Did
you have a better set.
Yeah.
But you piece of, I can't even talk. You've got a better chance of early onset penile dysfunction than freaking Rambo has a really good chance. Like,
Did he not read the papers on what happened in Oregon? Like he took down an entire National
Right.
Guard.
Did you read all those medals I won?
right, 59 confirmed kills.
Just wondering if you heard that part.
Would have
You
been
did read it out
It
loud.
would have been 60, but I got stopped.
But the war got called off.
No, I'm talking about Brian Dennehy.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, it would have been 60, but
Oh, were they even counting what was happening in Oregon? That's probably another 60.
No, he doesn't kill anybody in Oregon.
he does. He kills one guy.
Oh,
He does not kill him. He falls out of a helicopter.
He throws a.
He helped.
thank you for reminding me.
He throws a rock.
It's not his fault. They drew first blood.
All right.
First
As-
blood.
You still throw a rocket, cause it to shit. On proxy, you. Are we going to go back to BVS now and start having that argument again?
No. Let's not do that. We don't want to do that.
He didn't kill anybody. He just fell. Yeah, he just
Yeah,
fell.
he fell down.
The guy fell out of a helicopter. What is it?
Why is that Rambo's fault?
Yeah, he threw the rock at the helicopter. Whoop-de-doo.
Hold on to something.
Exactly. You know what, James?
Stop eating chicken fingers and being so
James?
fast having drinking beer. You would have fell off the
Yes.
helicopter.
Why don't you put your seatbelt on?
Hey,
Yeah.
The defense rests.
Thank you.
That's rest.
Right. It's the classic seatbelt defense.
It would have been 60 if you killed Brian Denny. Let's
He
move
did,
on.
that's for
All
sure,
right,
though.
fine.
He did
Yeah.
it. He shot him in the leg.
As he's walking with John Troutman, as he says, forget the war. The old Vietnam is dead. Use the technology we give you. Don't try the old blood and guts routine, right? I'm like, sir, this is a Rambo movie. I specifically requested the blood and guts routine. Like, nobody wants to see
If
him.
I'm alive, it's alive.
That's right. That's what he says.
Yeah.
Right?
Another great line.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
Then the war's alive. Yeah. Get the hose, boys, because it's time for the glistening muscle scene.
Yeah.
My
Dude,
daughter thought he was working out, and then she was this knife. He goes, "He's just sharpening his knife." Dude, I go, "Yeah."
Get the hose. Get the baby oil hooked up to the hose. There's a hose.
He had to have been doused in so much baby oil. The water beads up everywhere on this man's body.
Sharpening knives.
They turned everything. They built a sauna around him just to get that
Bring
feel
me
out.
the dullest knives we have.
Bring me the dullest knives. Get me that
There's
sauna.
just a pile of sharp knives next to
Sir, he's sharpening them faster than we could get them. We run out of knives.
We had to take more knives from the commando set, sir.
Somebody quick, shoot this. We're out of knives.
This is my favorite one, though. The favorite knife.
Oh.
Because it was his favorite one. Because there was one where he kept showing it off to everybody.
Everything went quiet.
I thought there was more to the thought.
No,
that was a complete sentence.
I don't complete
This
my thoughts.
knife is so sexy.
I let you
It's
guys
turning
do that.
That's
right.
the knife.
Hey, like he loads up and he cocks the camera like it's a gun.
Yes.
that particular shot, I love that. I was like, he's sharpening a knife. He's putting the bullets in the magazine, right?
Yes.
Everything that a typical action hero would do, and then it's like film roll on the camera,
Yep.
and I'm like, wow.
Oh, never made a camera look like a weapon before.
That camera,
did.
that is the coolest looking camera
You know,
from
Farrell
any movie.
rewatched that 4 times on
14
4K.
times.
Yeah.
His VHS broke in that spot
No, his 4K player broke
from
in.
too much pause.
From too much pausing on the camera part.
Dude, come on now.
seeing that 8mm film, just ooh, yeah. Ooh.
Steph, check that out. That's 8mm film.
40-year-old
Looks up from her book. What? I'm sorry.
Never understand.
I can't wait to be corrected on the film stock by someone on the internet.
Probably.
I hope they try to correct us, all of them.
Please.
Please correct me.
Please.
You're not an American if you don't like this movie.
Write
There you go.
Write
I said it.
the show.
It's time to get on the airplane. He says the line we talked about to Trotman, and then he's going to jump out of the plane once they fly out of Thailand and into Vietnam. Okay. Martin Cove is flying the plane. Rambo goes to jump out, and he gets hung up by... What was he hung up by?
His gun.
Strap.
It's like some...
It was a strap because it was like
No.
the guy kept trying to unhook the strap off the door.
I think it was like the one of the
Freaking
guns he had.
communist strap tried to keep him from...
Probably
jumping
what
in.
it was. It was a made in China strap.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
why I think it's like, nah, bitch. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were like, he's going to get chewed up. He's going to get cut to pieces.
and
whatever.
he's just bouncing off the side of the plane, hitting the bottom of the wing.
Mom, he has to cut himself free, but he loses all the gear, all that technology. Looks like it's the old blood and guts.
It looks like we're going in with
Did that on
Exactly.
purpose.
And I choose to believe this is somehow Soda Bitch's fault. Like, I feel like he could have done something.
Yeah, he wasn't strong enough.
Right.
He's a soda bitch.
Check your straps and all that stuff
Yeah.
or whatever when you line up there.
He probably hooked the strap up on
That's what I'm
purpose.
saying, dude. I hate that.
No, the strap was there. The question was, why didn't it, like you said?
Right.
The
I
scene
bet he
kind of...
probably like walked up to him without him knowing and just hooked the strap onto the side of the plane just to mess with him.
Yeah.
Murdoch, it's 5 seconds later, he's already trying to pull the plug on this thing. And Troutman has to beg him for 36, like, give him the 36 hours. He's like, all right, fine, 36 hours, and then we pull out, which is the first time he's ever had to employ that strategy. Rambo
I only get 5 minutes and I have to pull out.
makes... Murdoch's never gotten a chance to try that. This is his first time.
Okay. That makes sense.
Right? He's never been with a woman before.
Yeah,
He's got that
America's
ED,
his woman.
you know what I mean?
Saying, dude.
But I'm not married. You are now to America.
Awesome. See who gets that reference. All right, Rambo makes his way through the jungle, freaking choking snakes to death.
Yeah.
Just chokes the life out of
I love that he lets it go and
does.
it just dangles.
Yeah. The sound effect of him grabbing the snake.
Like it would have been great if he
It's
like
like a-
unwound it from the branch.
whipping an ass.
That was just the sounds of his muscles contracting when he was squeezing the snake.
great.
That's all it was, dude.
That snake just like shit.
Well, it's such a great little like jump scare, you know, because you're like, oh, and then he just grabs it and he's like you
Van
said.
Damme had to punch the snake in the face. He just choked his life out of it with one hand. Right?
Probably broke its jaw.
It's crazy.
It just broke everything.
He meets up with Ko Bao, who is the contact they said he was going to be meeting up with, and he's expecting a man. But surprise, he almost murders her, by the way. Takes his giant Rambo. I had one of those when I was a kid, dude.
Yeah.
Freaking Rambo knives.
Yeah,
I sold
that's
that merch
awesome.
after that movie came out. Hell yeah, the compass in the stock.
That's
Is that what that
Or
is
the
that he
hilt,
pulls
whatever
out?
the hell,
I
yeah.
see him pull it out, and I was like, "What's he doing? I don't know what."
Yeah,
And he just
dude.
holds it up, and I'm like, Is there a gem in there? Is he calling the gods? Like, what is happening?
There's a picture of me as a kid.
Summoning the gods of war.
It used to be in the bar downstairs. There's a picture of me as a kid with some adult. I don't even know who it was. Like going like this and me grabbing them by the shirt and doing this.
And you're assaulting them with a plastic Rambo knife?
Yeah,
That's
man.
awesome.
It's good stuff. I would watch this over and over and over again. Did not expect a woman. No, I can't do her accent.
That's okay.
Rambo.
There you go.
Yeah.
You'll be like cowboy for the rest of the movie.
And he plants a sweet pun right here.
not
She's like, what happened? And he's like, I got hung up.
That's right.
I'm like, yes.
I didn't expect a woman, but I'm not mad about it. What's up?
Yeah, after he damn near throws her into a concrete cinder block. It's
Want
like
to see my sweet knife?
It's like right away too.
Yes. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
oh, how about we get emotionally involved? Let's get romantically involved.
Yes. All right, they're going to use pirates to get a boat down the river with this drunk ass captain.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy.
And he goes, "What about patrol boats?" Well, we'll just fire this rocket up their ass, right?
Yeah. Just shows it off to him, and he's like, that might come in handy later.
He's like, "It's Russian. I can't use that."
Yeah.
But he does later, which I was surprised. But this is our first hint that Russia's involved somehow in the area, in the region.
Oh, you're so smart. I didn't even put that together.
No, me
I'm
neither.
just like, oh, all right.
Right?
It is just a little
nod
name
there.
drop. Yeah.
This is where they have their big. This is the most dialogue he speaks in the whole movie. Is this little conversation he has on the boat with Ko on their way down the river?
Which later becomes his other franchise.
Yes, which it turns out. So he says, "I came back because she said, why? What happened to you?" She goes, "I came back to the States and found another war going on, like a quiet war against all the soldiers returning. It's the kind of war you don't win." Right? I was like, "That's 3 sentences. That's the most he spoke in the entire
Consecutively.
movie." Mm-hmm. And then we learn about Ko, how she took her father's place. He was killed, and she took his place. And she says, "Too much death here, death everywhere. Maybe go America, right?"
Mm-hmm. You want to see my favorite knife?
Yeah. What do you want? To win, to survive. I know people like to make fun of Rambo and his monosyllabic responses, but I thought this was a great scene.
No, it's a
between
great scene.
the two of them, and his acting's really good.
It's a fantastic scene.
He gives him. That's the thing about Stallone. He gives just enough to what.
right.
It's not overselling. It's not underselling. He just.
Well, you can almost see him trying to impress her.
Yeah.
Right.
Like he's trying to like rizz her up, you know?
That his guard is down just a little bit.
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
She brings the guard down a little bit, so he's starting to become a little bit more human.
And Julia Nixon, in an interview about this, said that what attracted Ko to Rambo was his vulnerability, was his, these moments of the softer side of him that she saw
Right.
from him in these moments.
So think
Well,
about
and it's almost the same thing in Rocky. You know what I mean?
He's
Yeah.
been like so tense ever since the
movie started.
He walked into Oregon, and
Yeah.
ever since he went to jail, and then now he's here. So he literally hasn't been able to let his guard. He tried letting his guard down in First Blood, and then look where
Yeah.
that got him.
And so when she says, "What do you want?" He says, "To win, to survive." She says, "Not so easy. Still war here." And then he gives this great line:
Expendable.
"To survive a war, you got to become war." Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Yep.
They even use that in Gremlins too.
Yeah.
In
Right.
Gremlins 2.
Right. When Gizmo is going to go fight the Gremlins and he ties the head,
Yes.
you
Yes.
literally hear the line, "To survive a war, you got to become more."
more.
Like,
It's great.
so good.
It like the once again, like the cultural response to Rambo.
Yeah.
How you have Gremlins 2 references, Weird Al movie,
UHF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot Shots Part 2.
it's
Like
huge.
the amount of people who took inspiration from this, whether it be comedy or whatever, it's there.
It was a cultural
It
moment.
is
for
there. This is a huge cultural
Charles
moment.
Sheen copied Stallone's body, or almost
Yes.
copied Stallone's body for
Yeah.
Hot Shots Part 2.
He says, "They picked me because I'm expendable."
Exactly.
Everyone else is expendable.
What expendable mean? Right.
It's like you get invited to a party and you don't show up.
Right.
But
And nobody seems
And
to.
nobody seems to care.
And then he asks her about her necklace. She says, "It brings me luck." "What brings you luck, Rambo?" And then the way he says it, "I guess this."
I guess, yeah.
Yep.
Guess this.
This size of his head, this giant freaking knife.
Which then he shows later
She's
how
like,
it brings
"Oh,
him
dude,
luck.
It's
Yeah.
romantic as hell.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that moment.
Yeah. When she's wearing the jewel of the sea there.
She definitely got a lady boner.
I think I was too young. Because I watched this a lot as a kid, right?
Yeah.
We would have been, what, 6?
Yeah, and I didn't watch it for a long time, and now Julia Nixon is beautiful in this movie.
Yes.
Very beautiful.
Yes.
I was too
Naturally
young
beautiful.
I was too young to appreciate it at the time, or I didn't care, right? And now watching, I'm like, man, she looks great. And
She does.
we saw her in a couple other movies where I was like, okay, whatever.
She's been in a lot of BMR movies.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
not
that
trying to be-
moment she dresses like a delivery girl.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be rude about those other movies, but she looked great in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looked beautiful.
Honolulu, Hawaii.
Yeah. They finally get to the camp and it looks empty. Okay. It's not empty.
No.
No. And he knows immediately. He's like, starts putting his bow together.
Like, all right, follow
You're
me.
just supposed to take pictures.
Yeah.
He goes,
What about orders? She says. No more orders, Co.
yeah, no more
And
orders,
they
go.
fly in. Then they see soldiers and the scooter whore ride in,
Yeah.
Yeah. That scooter whore
right?
ruined that scooter whore by her arriving killed every single person.
Seriously. Hope it was good.
I if she would have never taken that call of 1-800 cha-ha-ha,
Yep.
it would never have happened.
I could never make a phone call in Vietnam. I wouldn't know what buttons the cha or the ha-ha were.
Do they have the same letters on the same numbers? I don't know.
No, dude. I'd be rando dialing
No,
people.
sucky me fighting long time. No, you hang up. All right, I'm
Speak English?
You
Nope. Dial
speak
another
English.
one.
You know the cab driver say, you know the white tiger.
Oh gosh, cash, I guess.
Yes.
He starts cutting through the fence with his good luck charm. Crawls underneath one of the huts where George Chung's getting it on with the bike slut, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
in there. And it's tense.
His eyes like looking through the
frickin'
cracks of the slats of
Love
the
it.
of
Yep.
the flooring.
Yep.
And he eventually finds the POWs in the big cage, which, and I'm, again, not trying to be insensitive, they all look in rough shape, but they don't look nearly as rough enough shape after 12 years of captivity. They all should look
A lot thinner.
a lot thinner.
Yeah.
But again, what are you gonna do? You can have
a
everybody to
movie.
weigh
Yeah.
85 pounds. Like, not gonna
Yeah,
do
that's not
it.
healthy.
Like, when our grandpa came back from being a POW, he weighed 85 pounds. Like, that's not healthy. Can't
No.
do that. But he finds them. He's able to cut one guy down off a cross and take him. And this is his first kill. He throws and knifes a dude in the chest.
Yes.
Discovers the two of them, right?
Number one.
Number one. There you go.
Yes. And we're off.
And they're off. Right? And POW, I mean this respectfully, stop coughing. You shut up.
There's a moment where he puts his hand over his
I know.
mouth, like, you shut
up, dude. Like,
You're
shut
gonna
up.
give away our location.
Why'd I get a sick one?
Sorry, Dutch. Can't do it, Dutch.
I was waiting for a couple of times of him just like grab him by his hair and like shove his face in the mud.
Shut
Just
your
go,
coughing ass up.
okay, we're back. We're good.
All right? You want to get out of here.
He just starts waterboarding the POW.
Right? He's torturing him worse than the Vietnamese.
He's like, it's okay. I've been used to it. I've been doing it for 12 years.
Actually,
You
don't
know,
mind
this is the way you're going to be. Just put me back on the cross, all right?
Yeah.
way more excited than my normal Tuesday.
You should have taken Frank. Frank's healthier.
Seriously. Arrow through the chest for Light Boy up in the tower up there.
I love
right?
the sound effects. Did this get an Academy Award for sound mixing?
It did.
That's why the sound mix was so great.
So good.
It did not win, but it was nominated for best sound effects for
what was-
sure.
I can't even replica the sound of the
No,
arrows.
no. It,
I
that,
can't even-
Yeah.
that whistle.
It was just
One guy gets a drop on Ko, but turns out he's the one that's expendable.
yes, right in
Yeah.
the face.
Right through the head, right? Yeah.
So good.
Sticks right through his hat. Just sticks him to the tree.
Like a Ernest P. World.
Oh, yeah, dude. There's a lot of different chase sequences. This is like the first big chase sequence. They're all hunting them through the jungle because the bodies get discovered. And so the freaking alarms start going off. And now they're all hunting them through
whistles?
the jungle and
Yeah.
the whistles. And they got 1 hour till extraction. Okay. Because he's got to get back in time for them to pick him up with the helicopter. George Chung is like a bloodhound. They are right on their tail. Every way they turn left, he goes left. They go
Well,
right.
now that
he goes
he's
right.
done with his Tuesday night special,
Yeah, right.
He got interrupted. He's pissed.
there is the scene. He walks out though, like you could tell he's completely naked. He's like standing there with an AK-47, and then the hand
Are
reaches
you
in.
sure that was an AK-47?
It might have been,
Right.
you know.
There's no damn well that guy's doing a 3-incher.
100%. But also,
That guy ain't hitting
that hand
anything.
wasn't hers because I'm pretty sure I saw her putting her clothes back on and leaving. That was a soldier.
God bless these Viet Congs, man.
I'm telling you, it was a ladyboy.
These
Not a,
Viet Congs.
not a lot to do out in the jungle.
except play swords.
And the scooter whore only comes by every 2 weeks. So,
you
What do we
definitely-
do in time? I don't know. What do we do in that amount of
They're
time?
definitely playing Tarzan and Jane.
right, they play checkers in that last 15 minutes, and then what do they do?
You won.
Tarzan and Jane?
Tarzan and Jane.
How does that work? One's got to swing it on a vine?
Yep.
Bunga bunga. Just beat his chest.
Try not to say in political
No, you're
correct
fine. You're good.
references.
We'll move
but
on. I'll save you. They take off on a boat. They take off on a
talking.
boat. Okay, the boat pirate guy is there.
Yes.
They take up, but George calls in a gunship up the river. So they're just traveling along, and these pirates obviously didn't watch First Blood because they turn on Rambo and co.
Yes.
And if they'd seen First Blood, they never would have done that.
No, they would have.
They wouldn't know.
If they would have had a
Word would have
VCR
gotten
on their,
out.
if they had had a VCR on their boat, they would have.
Right? It hadn't made it. It hadn't made it over to Vietnam yet. They
Look, they only have one movie. It's Simple Jack.
That's right.
It's the only movie they possess.
That's right. That's why they haven't seen it yet. That's right. They should have realized he was the guy from Paradise Alley. That's the only Stallone movie they've ever had.
Oh no!
Poor Amano Sant.
That's why they thought they could beat him up, right?
When he slaps him and he doesn't phase him.
The bastard backhands Rambo. Talk about signing your death certificate yourself.
Yeah.
Should I just die now? He gets to live 5 whole seconds after slapping Rambo, which is 4 seconds longer than I thought
Yes.
would happen.
I think it just took him a minute because he goes, Did you just slap me?
Yes.
I think that's why it was like,
He was
I can't
so
believe this.
Confused. That doesn't happen.
Did you just touch my face? Didn't you see I was showing off my coolest knife?
Oh,
I will stab you with this.
Co then gets punched in the face.
Yeah.
And then Rambo just starts handing out shotgun treats for everybody.
Shotgun treat.
Oh yes.
You get a treat. You get a treat.
You get a treat. Buckshot, duck shot. Buckshot, duck shot, FU shot. Here you go.
And I felt bad for the trapdoor guy who was like, "What's going on up here?" He wasn't even part. Maybe he wouldn't have even turned on him, right?
I think that would have been great if he just was like, oh, never mind. Just went back down.
Oh, God. The trapdoor guy. Hey, guys, pizza's. Oh,
Hey,
shit.
it's finally done.
Hey, guys, I finally beat the level of Super Mario Brothers. Just die.
Why are you guys shouting?
What's
When he
going
goes back down, you just hear, blue, blue, blue.
So sad for
Brian
that guy.
Farrell's looking so serious over there.
Were you sad about
No.
trapdoor guy?
No. Trapdoor. No. All I'm thinking about is how awesome this scene is because it's lovely to see actual squibs.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, when he has to hit the deck here when the gunship starts firing and he's got
Just-
and it's machine gun fire like crazy and he's on the deck, splinters going everywhere.
Splinters going everywhere, sparks
Yes.
flying. Every guy that gets hit with these shotgun blasts are just torn to pieces.
It's great,
It
dude.
is wonderful.
And then he grabs a bazooka and blows the shit out of that boat.
Yes.
Yes.
What a
Yes.
tense moment when they all jump off the boat except for him and he gets caught by the dude.
Oh, so yeah, Roof Pirate.
Roof Pirate.
was just waiting for his moment.
Yes.
Grabs him around
Well,
the
he
neck.
saw what happened to Floor Guy. He's like, I'm not. I gotta wait for my right moment. I'm
tell
not,
you,
I'm not gonna be trapdoor guy.
He's like, this is it. I've been waiting here this whole time.
Right.
I was so quiet.
I was so quiet.
It paid off. It paid off. I got him. I got him, guys.
I got it, guys.
And the boat is going to crash because the warship is now unmanned because
Yes.
they're all dead. So it's just on fire, about to crash into their boat. And this is the tension of the moment: is can he get free from the guillotine, garrote wire,
The
whatever,
garrote wire.
on his neck? And the way he gets out is by pulling out his Lucky Charm and performing an appendectomy on the guy.
He just stabs him.
through the
Yes.
the roof that he's sitting on.
Oh.
Through it all.
His appendix fell
Right,
out, his
yeah,
gallbladder, all that
everything.
stuff.
He just jumps right off and the music just goes, Jerry Goldsmith's music just goes ham. That's great.
Yes.
This shot, I love that the jumping out of the boat with the explosion was not done in slow motion.
Yeah.
But instead from just a wide shot, full speed. And that shot of him, or whoever that was, if it wasn't Sly,
Hitting the water.
jumping off and like flipping over while the whole thing blows up,
Yeah.
was great.
The timing of
So
it is
good.
insanely good.
Because that stunt guy is going to get his ass blown up if he's not off.
Those pyrotechnics are because you got a flaming boat crashing into another boat that explodes.
You can't jump too early or
Yeah.
the tension, the moment's not right. Mm-hmm. And so you got to time that perfectly. So kudos to that stunt guy.
Is that done by remote? Like, is it just basically he jumps off and then someone clicks a button? You thinking?
But it's also got a time when the boat hits too. That's what makes it such a technically challenging thing because
Yeah, it was probably the dude that was probably the Rambo stuntman that jumped off that triggered the explosion.
Like maybe when he leaves, he does it.
He hits it.
But when he tells Ko to get off the boat, there's that famous line she says to him.
You're not expendable.
That's right. Mm-hmm. So good.
Showing that she kind of likes him back.
Yeah.
And
Like
so-
showing like you're worth
more than you think you are.
right.
Yeah,
She made it
exactly.
to shore with the POW, and so now all three of them are on shore somewhere along this river. And here comes George Chung. They're firing mortars up his ass.
Oh yeah, they get
He's
to the,
running through a rice paddy.
they get to the rice paddy field.
It's crazy. He tells Ko, he's like, it's time for you to not be with me anymore. Go.
Yeah.
Like, it's over.
Right.
She knows they're after him, not after her.
Right. So she breaks off and goes home, we think. And he's just
this
outrunning mortar fire through a rice paddy.
Dude, that poor POW is getting dragged.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I haven't ran in 12 years.
Dude, how'd you like to be that actor when they're going up the mud hill and Stallone just has him by the wrist? Your ass is just getting dragged by Stallone up this mountain.
But you know what? That actor sold it for me. He is definitely on my reward list.
I know, but that had to have been hard.
Yeah.
to keep up with him, sure.
Just get dragged around by him.
Well, and then after all
while
the training,
pyrotechnics are going off next
Yes.
to you. Yes.
You know Stallone's doing that crap for real. You're in the crapper with him.
well, a lot of times he was scooping up rice just because he was hungry. He's like,
It's like, I haven't eaten everything in 4 days. Can we just stop and get one?
no, I almost had it.
He just wants to stop for 1 second, get a kernel of rice.
Yes.
He's like, I got some cabbage. Oh, I got a leaf.
I've been
good.
drinking cabbage water for 12 years.
Boiled cabbage water. It's my
Right.
favorite.
They get the call goes in because the chopper sees he's got a POW with him. And there's whoever takes the call back at base goes, they got one of ours, right? There's a POW.
So happy.
He's so happy. All the boys in HQ seem really psyched except for one person.
Except for one guy.
The boss, right?
Yep.
Except for the big boss man, Mr. Murdoch.
So he kicks everybody out of the room so no one can hear his cowardice. And he calls an abort
How do you,
on the pickup.
you know, as like all the guys in the room too, how do you not think that this is just a weird moment?
Yeah.
To get out.
I mean, you have like 20 other guys, 20 other soldiers in this room.
Right.
He's like, everyone just get out of the room now.
And you're
guy."
not
Like,
telling me there's one guy in the background just eating a sandwich with his headphones on, taking his break.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh crap.
Me too.
I accidentally heard it. Oh,
hey,
yikes.
so I
Puts
heard.
his sandwich down, takes his headphones
They all
off.
heard it. There's no walls.
Yeah.
Like the other side of the
It's a
room is
tent.
just a big tent. They're all standing over like, we hear you say abort mission.
I didn't say that.
Yeah. And then you hear Trotman going, we're going down. You're not going anywhere. As we're soda bitch. Don't be a hero. He said,
Yeah.
Son of a. I hate this guy.
Yeah.
You damn mercenaries. That's our men down there.
Can't stand this asshole.
And there's like a split moment right here. The one of the jagoffs that's flying the helicopter.
Martin Cove, yeah.
Yeah,
Martin
he kind of
Cove.
is like, you see him hesitate. Like,
It's like, we're not going to pick him up.
and almost like not listening to the dude with glasses, and almost kind of like, and you're like, come on. And then he takes off, and it kind of gives you a guttural, like,
Yeah.
Martin's not as bad as Soda Bitch and,
No.
and Murdoch.
Martin was following orders, but
Right.
didn't want to. But then you get one of the coolest stares I ever in movies,
Yes.
where they
He's-
like lock eyes, and
Where he-
Stallone's like, where are you going?
Yeah, he looks at the helicopter taking off.
Yeah, and he's like, you son of a bitch.
He's like, okay,
and that's what I mean. This whole scene, you can read like through everybody's eyes
Yeah.
and just what's going on. And
You don't
it's
need
like,
dialogue.
Yeah.
that's what's so important about body acting, and no one understands nowadays.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to talk; just shut up and let the scenery do the.
Well, and just the intense, like,
Yes, the
from
eyes.
the helicopter, like, look down straight at Stallone.
Yeah, like you let the filmmaking do the talking,
Right.
Exactly.
in the sense of
Yeah,
how
that was
everything's
so good.
put together.
Yes.
with because like you get that wide shot of seeing just how close the helicopter was to him.
Yeah,
Like-
because he could almost
Like
grab
he can
it.
almost grab the helicopter, and then it's just
Waving it down.
and then he's like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah,
And
he's
we're
even.
just-
Yeah, you're right. He's waving it
Yeah.
down. He's like, no, like a little closer.
Yeah.
And then it starts to take off, and you just see the like, what are you doing?
yeah.
He's got a POW in hand.
And even the POW
And even in the
is like,
sense-
oh crap, here was my freedom.
And like I said, say what you will about Soda Bitch, but like he's helping them because he's taking out the mortar crews with the M60. So once again, you're seeing Viet Cong just falling down
Was that
left
because
and right.
they were getting shot at? I think it was because the chopper was getting shot.
I think Soda Bitch is exactly like you said. It's like Okay, I'll shoot these guys. Oh wait, not anymore. Okay, I guess we'll just.
Well,
go
yeah, I
back.
think
Like,
he's the low bad guy on the
Yeah.
totem pole, so he wants to
He's the one that
impress.
should have got kneed in the nuts, not
Yeah.
Martin Cove at the end.
He wants to impress Murdoch so badly, probably so he can get promoted.
Martin Cove
And
was
then he's
close enough.
Ass kissing to him. He's the big ass kisser.
And now Rambo himself is a damn POW. He
Yeah.
went there to
There
see
we go.
POWs.
And
Yeah.
he's stranded now.
Yep.
Troutman comes in when they lands, ready to ream Murdoch.
Mm-hmm.
You sent him to a camp that you knew would be empty. This is what he's accusing him, right?
Yeah, now he kind of figured it all out. Yeah.
The whole point of this mission for Murdoch was to shut people up back home. He wanted him to go in and take pictures of an empty camp so we could put the whole thing to
That's
bed.
right. Because
Right.
the POW says, "Oh yeah, we just got here last week. We weren't supposed to be here."
They move us around a lot.
They moves around a lot.
Yeah.
So based on intelligence, yes, the whole plot of the mission was that Rambo was going to find an empty base camp.
And so it was a way to placate the masses back home.
Yep.
Washington wouldn't have to get involved in another war, another issue, or whatever. And this is why Murdoch was abort the mission. We can't let this even get out that this happened.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he's like, "You're calling me a liar, Troutman?" And
Yeah.
it's like, "You are lying.
Right.
You are willingly lying."
You're trying to cover. He says you're covering your ass. He says, I'm covering a nation's ass, is what Murdoch says. I wrote
can
this line
sorry.
down. Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well, I'm trying to understand. So, Murdoch is higher up in a ranking than Troutman?
Yes.
Is it Troutman? Am I saying
Yeah,
that right?
Troutman. Yes.
Okay, Troutman. So basically there's a moment or line, and I don't know if this is where it's at, but he says something about going above him to try and
Right. I'm going to go over your head.
and get this taken care of.
Right.
But I didn't quite understand that. I wish there would have been a little bit more
Yeah,
to
Murdoch
kind of.
was like the guy from Washington. Like,
Was there any of that in the first one? Because I don't remember.
No, he wasn't.
I
in the
don't
first
remember him in the first one.
Murdoch wasn't in the first one.
Nope.
Okay.
No, he's the guy that Washington put in charge of the operation, and so he's there with Washington's interests in hand.
I see.
And then he wants to accomplish what his bosses, the Pentagon, or his bosses are the bosses.
I see.
And what they want, which is not another international incident.
So then why is Troutman involved? How did.
Because he's there to lead the Delta team in to free if there is POWs.
Got it.
And
Okay.
he's there because Rambo would only do it because
It's usually
see.
that because Colonel Troutman is John's handler.
I see.
So the way Rambo is the way he is because Colonel Troutman built him up, and that's a part of that lore that we'd see in probably the prequel.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Cool. All right. Thanks.
And he says if those pictures had shown something, they would have got lost, right? Like he said, even if you brought pictures back, say he didn't come back with a prisoner, but he came back with his camera and they picked him up, and he did have proof, they would have just disappeared the pictures. Like they were never
I see
going to
what you're
go back. They were never going to go back to America and say, "Oh, there's POWs. Let's start another war." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they just can't
Yeah.
do it. So it wouldn't have mattered if he'd gotten the pictures.
Is this the
Wouldn't have
scene when he yells about the $4.5 billion and all that?
This is what I wrote.
Okay.
He goes,
All right.
"Well, then this will start another war." He goes, "You think someone's going to get it?" This is such a good line reading by Charles Napier. You think somebody's going to get up at the floor of the United States Senate and ask for $1 billion for a couple of forgotten ghosts?
Men, goddammit, men that fought for
Yeah.
the country. Yeah.
So good.
Yep.
You're the one making the mistake, Troutman says. He goes, "Yeah, what mistake?
Rambo.
Rambo."
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Love it.
But first, Rambo has to deal with another mistake. These guys have him dangling in pig shit.
My
Yeah.
gosh.
That's those pigs
Oh.
do a lot of bathrooming.
This reveal.
It's
you're
just
telling- 'cause
constantly draining.
we get back to Vietnam, right? And we just see a pig pen and then all this drivel
Yeah.
just rolling down this chute.
Yeah.
This
Piss,
brown
shit.
piss, pig shit. Foamy
Yeah, it's got leeches in it. Yeah.
Stop.
into a pit.
Just a pit of leeches.
This is bad. Damien Cott. That's all I could think of.
David!
You know they took that from First Blood Part 2, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
100%.
But oh man, just that. It's a rough reveal.
No, it is. And here are the Russians. They show up now because, of course, they do because it's 1985.
Which was, one of them was supposed to be played by Dolph Lundgren.
Whoa, really?
Yes.
The big guy?
Yeah.
The one that
Yeah.
gets electrocuted?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was originally supposed to be played by Dolph Lundgren, but Stallone already had him in Rocky 4.
That big guy would look like freaking Nikolai Volkov's angry cousin.
Yeah. And I'm like, I wouldn't have cared. I would have put him in it again.
Yeah, why
For
not?
2 seconds, I thought it was the big guy from X-Men 3 that played Juggernaut.
Oh, Vinny Jones?
Yeah, and I was like,
He was
how
too young,
old is
but-
he?
Not young,
And I was
not old
like,
enough.
I think Vinny
I
Jones
think
is
he's too young. And I was like, it looked like him. And I was like, maybe
He just
that's
had
his
a
dad.
square head. He looked like a Volkov. Like,
Yeah.
seriously.
Very much
Nikolai
so.
Volkov from WWE
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Probably
Back
was
in
a
the 80s.
Volkov. Oh, he was a Russian professional wrestler, no doubt, or a bodybuilder of
Did
some
you guys notice that they didn't have whatever the thing they had him on that raised him up and down? It must not have been weighted properly because there were 2 guys sweating their asses off, holding up the other end of the thing in the wide shot to keep him in the pig crab.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yes. They're just sweating through their clothes. These 2 guys just holding the thing up there.
Are we in scene?
They're also being tortured.
Can we get a third guy over here, please?
Somebody, please. Stallone didn't weigh enough? I don't know.
Wow.
I can't keep my hat on.
Yeah, when you get a chance, go back and look. Those guys are
That's
poor
great.
guys. And it's hotter. It was 120 degrees when they shot this movie. They shot it
Unreal.
down in Mexico. And they literally made a rice patty in Mexico so it would look like Vietnam. And it was unbearably hot. That's why everyone looks so sweaty in the
Yeah,
movie.
sure.
Yeah.
Even
crazy.
people who
did,
aren't
like-
supposed to be sweaty.
They did They did second unit shots of Vietnam, like the air shots, right, Ryan?
Oh,
I'm sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I imagine they did.
Yes. Well, Thailand anyway, because
Yes, Thailand. Sorry.
yeah.
They enjoyed when the helicopter came in because it helped
Yes.
kind of get some wind going.
Yes.
Ooh, it's like an oscillating fan. They're just
That's why Rambo was saying, come closer.
I'm trying to cool off down here. Covered in
we killed Rambo. Get John Landis on the phone.
I got his hand.
Can we make Frank Stallone look like Sly Stallone? Frank has
not
to
in this
finish the
amount of
movie.
time.
Whatever physique he had, he just finished the movie as Frank Stallone. That would have been.
Where's the physique? That's the Bob Hauser physique right there. That's
Somebody needs to AI a scene from Rambo 2, but with Frank Stallone in it, and I want to see it.
Awesome.
Be so good.
He just sings his way
They raise him up.
out of Viet Cong.
He's naked. Right? No, he's not naked. He's got like a G-string.
I mean,
got a
yeah,
loincloth
whatever.
G-string.
He's got a little
The rice
little,
patty.
Yeah.
He's got a
His ass is exposed, but his
fecal covered G-string.
his dong is fully covered.
I feel bad though because there's that moment where he's dangling,
Dude.
and I'm like, "Did you skip leg day? Your calves are super tiny,
Yeah.
bro, compared to the rest of you. You are
There's,
shaped like a triangle."
Yes.
Good God, bro.
The guy backhands him while he's hanging there, and I'm like, I wouldn't touch him till he had 17 showers. What are you? Don't touch him.
Yeah.
The guy who starts going up and cutting leeches off of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve Burkhoff. From,
Here's our
Get the slapping wood sound effect. Yeah. You know.
what's his name? Lieutenant Colonel what?
oh,
Yep.
The Russian
I don't
Petrosky.
well, Petrosky, Lieutenant. We'll just call him Russian Colonel guy.
Yeah, he was the bad guy in Beverly Hills Cop
Yes.
1.
Yeah. There you
Yes.
go. And
It's
he
not
says,
Stanley Spadowski, is it? That's my mop.
they say take him and clean him up.
With what?
Yeah.
I'm like 6 hours later they bring him in,
They're poisoning all the rice patties. Yeah.
and they're like, oh, nope, he still
Nope,
smells.
not yet.
He still smells. Take him out.
Sir, we don't got anything to clean him up with except bulges. That'll work.
Fine, please.
You guys didn't soak him in the pig pen pool, did you?
It's fine. I'll just hold my breath. Hold my breath. We'll do the whole scene. Come on. You ever try to interrogate somebody while you're holding your breath? It's impossible. Hose him off one more time. All right, bring him back in. No, he still smells.
It's like sitting next to a smoker. It's like, oh, God, please.
You would smell for 5 years. I don't care how many showers you took after
Nope.
that.
Yeah.
Just soaking.
Soaking in your, it's soaking in it.
You know, I want to do a remake of this scene with you as the Colonel.
Spitting on the ground.
Instead of leeches, it just slices of pickles stuck to his body.
I can't do it.
Pig shit and pickles. That's my favorite.
The grossest thing you could soak him in if it was me was a vat of ketchup, mustard, and pickles. I hate all three of them.
Oh my god!
Yes. That would be, I would go,
What do you eat on your cheeseburger?
Just
cheese and bacon and bun. And I'll put onion strings or whatever, like other stuff on there. Egg, you know. Ever have fried egg on a burger? It's good.
I have.
But like,
Dude,
I have.
one of my favorite.
I'm
just
not
scrambled
putting-
egg?
Do you want to know what I've had more on a burger? Ketchup, mustard, and pickles.
gross. Gross.
You just,
You're just- all
instead
you
of
taste is-
Stallone,
all you
it's just a
taste-
giant burger just
Yeah.
going down and dipping into the sauce.
All you taste is ketchup and mustard. Why
Do a
ruin
taco
the flavor
burger,
of all
put
the other
a-
stuff on
All
it?
right, what about
Doritos
barbecue
on it.
sauce?
I like barbecue sauce.
You can do barbecue sauce on a burger?
I don't think I've ever had it on a burger, but I'd do it.
You should definitely do barbecue sauce on a burger. Bacon barbecue cheeseburger.
Oh yeah, with onion rings.
Oh yeah.
They march him down. They sit him in front of this radio. I love this scene so much.
Yeah.
Do you wish to give your name? Pride is a poor substitute for intelligence, he tells him.
I love that line.
Yeah, good stuff.
It's a good bad guy line.
He sets the knife in the hot coals. He's got Rambo's knife. Puts it in these hot coals where he's making his tea. He says he can appreciate. He basically says, I can appreciate that you were here trying to free your comrades, but your capture is embarrassing for you and for your country and all that stuff. So call in.
Yeah, and he kind of like plants it in his brain, right?
Yeah.
Like, why? Why did they abandon you?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh crap! Like I didn't necessarily think about that. Yeah.
These are the people you protect with your pain, right? Mm-hmm. It says call in and say that anyone else that comes will be met with the same fate as you. You.
Yeah.
Intelligence is overrated, lieutenant, whatever the hell. What's his rank?
Colonel. He's lieutenant colonel. Yeah.
Lieutenant.
Colonel, whatever.
Lieutenant colonel.
You wish to test your strength. Good. Rambo's like, yeah, I didn't get dressed up for nothing. Let's go. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Right?
I got pig piss hosed off of me. Let's go.
Nikolai Volkov comes over.
So the callback to that, like where what he calls, what you call hell, he calls home.
That's right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, here comes
Oh, yeah.
Co dressed up
Forgot about that line.
as a bike slut herself.
Well, they called 1-800.
Yeah. Bicycle hookers are us or whatever. And
Dude,
here she comes.
Can we go shop there?
It's expensive.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Is it? I thought it was only $5.
Yeah, but with the exchange
He's got a
rate-
membership
but with
over
the
here.
exchange
Guy works
rate-
70 hours a week. A woman shows her butthole, gets 10 million.
That's what-
System's messed up.
How do you know what it costs?
Huh?
How does he know what it costs?
Look, we already went over this.
He's a member. He's a member. He's an honorary member.
In Vietnam, it's $5.
He gets 5% off.
In Memphis, it's $20.
Yeah.
If you're meeting with Nurse Buck, it should be $100.
That's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot. All right, Rambo is getting fried on a mattress. I'm like, what psycho cooked this?
Dude,
Right?
Just the springs of the bed.
Yes.
Yeah,
An electrified bed spring.
Yeah, it's great because I got like the car battery
Yeah.
cables
Oh,
like
hell
up on
yeah.
the top, just hooked up to it.
You may scream. There is no shame.
Yeah. He screamed.
And he finally screams.
Yeah.
Then you realize how freaking Jack Stallone is.
Sly is tensing every muscle in his body.
He has side abs. There is no such thing as side abs.
His muscles are so big that it absorbs all the energy
Yes.
in the Vietcong. It is literally like.
Dude's trying to watch Cartoon Network.
in Saigon, and there's like all the power.
It's just a guy watching a little TV, looking around like, my show's on. I hope it. I
Guy's
don't
got
have
a
this
hot
recorded.
plane. He can't cook his eggs.
Right,
His rice patty.
He's trying to chop a head off a duck or whatever they do over there.
Oh, you are ruining my tea.
That's right.
Can't watch stripper on the dance floor because the.
No, can't do it. I don't know how he didn't have a stroke. He was tensing every muscle in his body. It was just crazy.
It seems like every movie he does in the 80s and even like during the Expendables movies, he always comes into like a near-death cataclysmic
Yes.
experience.
Yes.
Where he ends up in the hospital.
Right. I'm amazed he didn't get injured on this one.
It is true. All of his his most famous movies, he's almost died on.
Yeah. Like
No,
you got,
for sure.
He got punched in the chest by Dolph Lundgren. Damn, it stopped his heart.
Yep.
I don't know what happened on this movie. I'm sure something did.
I don't know either.
I mean, the
Special
electrical.
effects,
Yeah.
special effects
This
guy
movie
did
brought him
die
back
in
to life.
Wait, what's that?
This movie brought him back to life
There you
after
go.
getting punched in the chest by Dolph Lundgren.
Who died?
I think one of the special effects guys died on this movie.
Dang, dude.
I don't know for certain. I was listening like to another guy that does more of an in-depth look
sure.
into movies like this. So I was getting information, but
Interesting.
yeah.
That's wild, dude. And everything he did was himself. Like they were talking about this during the making of it.
Like he
Yes.
does his own stunts and
Yeah,
stuff.
and he's jumping
Yeah, a
through
lot of
those
them, yeah.
boulders and the rocks. You can see in camera who it is.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
And that's the
'Cause
one
that's,
thing I think it's really great about him. Go ahead. Sorry.
Because you saw First Blood, right?
Yes, it's been a while, but yeah.
That scene when he falls through the trees, that last time that he lands on that tree branch, that's Stallone actually landing on that tree branch.
Did he break his back?
Yes, he
Yeah.
broke his ribs.
I
And when
remember
he
that.
when he falls to the ground in camera and he's yelling in pain,
That's real.
Stallone's like, "Yeah, I legit just broke my ribs."
I
That's
remember
me
the
on the
other
ground
injury
yelling.
now. The other injury I remember is him breaking his neck in Expendables with Austin.
Steve
Yes,
Austin.
Steve Austin
Yeah.
gave
Steve
a
Austin.
pile driver or something, right?
Yeah, Air did the flying shoulder and
Yeah.
launched him into the wall behind
Broke a
him.
vertebrae or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's just like
I love him. That's
we
why
all
I love
talk
him so
about how
much.
awesome Tom Cruise is. I'm
And
like,
he is, but
Yeah, no, Tom Cruise is great.
But yeah, this is crazy.
I just saw a Tom Cruise video where he's handcuffed.
Yeah,
and he's
the
on
pole.
like a pole.
Yeah, he
and he
does
literally like jumps up
slide
the
up
pole
the
and then does a flip off of it.
It's impressive.
I'm like, that's nuts.
Yeah, it's
and they
very
said
impressive.
100% not like CGI'd. I'm like,
Well, it's
that's
easy to
crazy.
do when you weigh 120 pounds.
Tom Cruise.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. Tom Cruise is lucky because he's smaller.
They bring in the POW
Yeah.
and they grab the hot knife out of the coals.
Hot knife. That's my end move.
And they,
So the knife is Kurt's penis.
all right, just for those who didn't know. Okay, got it.
If you ever hear me say hot knife, watch out.
My finishing move is falling asleep. That's true.
We call it night-night.
And good night. Guy gives Rambo a new scar on
Yep.
his cheek. Still looks like
Which
it
you
hurts.
don't see through the rest of the movie. I found very interesting.
There's one close up where he's got it, but yeah, not every shot. They
Yeah.
weren't consistent with it. Yeah, I don't even think he has it in the third movie
No.
either.
You would think a hot
He has
knife
it in
would leave a
Last
nice
Blood.
scar.
I was just gonna say the only time you see that again is in Rambo: Last Blood that he's got kind of like
Next-
some scar makeup.
Next
Well, he
to
was
the
very-
new one that he has.
He's very self-conscious about it, so he always just put makeup over
That's
it.
what it is, right?
That's why you don't see it until then. But when he's old, he doesn't wear makeup anymore.
No, he got done sick with the
He
cover
starts
girl.
combing his hair forward so it covers it.
He had the burns for a long time.
Yeah.
Sideburns. The guy says, put it in his eye to the POW.
Because he says too. He also says like, "Well, maybe your pain, but what about your friend's pain?" Or
Right.
something. What's the line?
Something like that.
You don't care about your, like, I don't know if it's accurate, but you don't care about your life, but what about the life of somebody else type of thing.
Yes. You don't care about your life, but what about the life of your friend?
Yes.
Like, yeah.
And so Rambo finally relents. I waited 5 years in doing the show to talk about this moment.
Yeah.
Did you really?
You're 6 years old. You have your little Rambo knife.
Yes.
And you ripped apart mom's sweater and wrapped it around your head.
100%. The headband?
Yes. And you're watching the TV that's sitting on the ground.
Rambo sits, it was on the ground. Rambo sits in front of the radio and calls HQ, Lone Wolf to Wolf Den or whatever, the whole thing.
That's exactly what it is.
Trotman answers
Yes.
and he asks for Murdoch. And he hands it.
Yeah, he's here.
He wants to talk to you, hands it over to Murdoch. Rambo, come give us your position and we'll come pick you up. Murdoch. Lightning strike.
Yeah.
Grip tightens.
Yep.
I'm coming to get you. And the freaking look on Murdoch's face. Yes!
drops. Yes.
I was like, let's go. He just starts freaking decking
Well, he
people.
takes the microphone
Yes.
and just bashes that big Russian bastard right in the face. It just knocks him back into the bed, then knocks the other guy out.
Cranks up the voltage.
Cranks up the voltage.
fries Nikolai's ass
Yes.
on the bed. Guys, it is such a great cathartic release after what's been 20 minutes of Rambo being just screwed
Yeah.
over.
I would have loved, because he was face first into the bed frame. That would have been so awesome to see the coils like burn into his face.
Yes.
I just think there would have been such a cool, like, little added moment. Just and then frying him. Yeah.
Well,
It's got to be a top. Oh, go ahead.
think about it. Like, you never seen him. You got pretty close in First Blood,
Right.
and then he surrendered.
Right.
It's like the Hulk
Now
out moment.
you are seeing him in his natural. Now he's fucking full Rambo.
Yeah,
Like,
because
this
even when he coming into the camp and getting the POW, they're really just running away,
right.
and you're not really seeing it. He kills a couple guys, but
Yeah.
this is the first time in 2 movies that he finally goes, this is why I'm the guy that the computer spit out.
Yes.
This is me being John Rambo. And this moment is in the fact that he's there under guard as a prisoner, and he tells a guy in another country, hang on a minute, I'm coming to get you, you son of a bitch. And then does it.
yes.
It's so good. What a great moment.
In a broken helicopter. He's like, I'm still going to find you.
My daughter's like, how's that helicopter still running? It's running on Rambo and toxic masculinity.
Absolutely.
What you don't know
That's what it's running on, right?
is when he holds onto that bed, he's actually taking electricity and
Yes.
holding it, and then he's applying it back to the helicopter to fly it over.
And before he even turns he throws that guy on the mattress and hits him with a couple of rocky body shots.
yeah.
He does. He gets him up on the mattress. He gives him the like 3 kidney jabs.
Yeah, and then cranks
it up, knocks the other guy out the window,
just leaves him there.
cowbows under the floorboards.
She lights a guy up through the
She's
floor.
shooting through the floorboards at the other guy.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh. From this moment on, the whole movie is pandemonium.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just
For
nonstop.
the rest of the movie.
He grabs the barbed wire, bare
Yes.
hands, and lifts it
Oh,
up.
just like the deadlift.
Yeah,
He deadlifts the barbed wire.
so she
Yeah.
can crawl under it.
Exactly.
Yes.
And he stretched it out so much that he was able to crawl under it himself.
We wouldn't
dude.
have MCU, DCU without this fucking movie.
Where'd he get the grenades? He's chucking grenades.
He's chucking grenades.
I don't know where I don't even
I
care.
think she had him.
Fine, whoever had him.
Somebody had the tree
who
had
even
him.
cares?
Kirk up and down
There's grenades.
They're chasing him in the jungle. Stallone's only lit by the muzzle flash of his AK-47. Oh,
So good.
wasting
so
everybody.
good. And so kudos to whoever shot this. I don't know who the DP was. On
Who's the
this movie,
cinematographer on this movie,
but
right?
and,
Someone nobody ever heard of.
and it's okay if you,
God bless him.
he was great.
Yes.
In this, they finally get like him in his element. They're running through the jungle, and the choppers can't even keep up with them.
Yes.
Yeah, they're like trying to spotlight goes past the water. He like,
Yes.
whoa. You know, the lights go by. He's like, go now. And he like runs. Yeah, it's great.
They had a
Rambo-
freaking cartoon after this damn movie.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
dude.
absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Rambo running through the jungle is like a mermaid swimming through the ocean. Like, he's in his element.
It is, though.
It is.
It is. 100%.
You're not going to catch him.
Nope.
Yo.
It's over for you.
Yep.
You can fight a mermaid on land because all they're going to do is go like this and try to kill you. But once you get in the ocean, that mermaid, it's your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Done.
Rambo rides mermaids to the coast.
Yeah.
You see him just the back of
got two of them. He's got two of them, both feet on the ground.
just skiing barefoot.
That was plan B. If they didn't get to the freaking, if he didn't get his own chopper, plan B
riding
was to ride mermaids back to
And they're
Thailand.
doing like the ski show, and it's all the POWs like
Top,
doing
stacked up on top of him, doing a triangle.
He's on one foot, just like, hey.
This is great.
Be incredible.
Oh, God.
They get a momentary breather and literally for like 4 seconds before it's back to pandemonium. You look like hell, Rambo. Ko says to him, "Well, you're looking great, right?"
Yeah, you're looking good. Let's go to Spicoli's later. Get a couple of
Yeah,
couple
right,
of,
right.
couple of
I don't even know.
raviolis.
Yeah, raviolis. There we go. Couldn't even spew it out of my mouth.
A cannoli is what's going to happen. Actually,
cannoli.
Holy cannoli.
I do like that he acknowledges that she saved him.
Yeah.
Right. And because the other guy, that guard was going to kill him. She fires through the floor. He says, "I won't forget what you did for me back there." Right. She goes, "You go America." And I thought this was incredibly acted by Julia, this sweet moment of, "You take me with you." Right. Like she's
Yeah, asking him
asking
to
him to begging him to get her out of there. And he says, and this, I don't know why this hit me more than this ever hit me before this conversation. I guess I wasn't able to get it as a kid, this person desperately wanting to get out of.
No, it's all
situation
just
that they're-
you want to see the fire in action.
Right.
Yeah.
And she says, "You take me?" And he says, "Yeah." And she's like, "I think you make good choice." We all think that, Co. We all think he made a great.
We're all
choice.
high-fiving him at this moment. Yeah, sure.
And then they leave, and she's just a step ahead of him.
Yeah, well, he goes back to grab his arrows.
Yeah. And in that one second
Step.
ahead, she gets lit up by George Chung.
Yep.
And then rage.
Yeah.
Rambo smokes all of those guys except for George.
Except for George Chung. But
Somehow he gets away again.
Yeah.
like you said, I mean, it's such another one-off moment of endearment that immediately just gets killed.
I know. I know.
It is.
Well, and like
it hits different now. Like you said, it does hit a little different now. Like when you watch this movie as a kid and you're like, yeah, let's just blow some more crap up.
Right.
But now there's emotion tied
Well,
to
and there's
it.
a kissing
And-
scene here, too.
Yeah, they
right?
do a little kiss.
I forgot. Yeah, they kiss.
they have a little kiss here too. But
Almost
once again,
confirms the I'll take you to America.
Yeah.
seeing her get gunned down,
Yeah.
it hurts.
Yeah.
Because how would have Rambo's life been different after this?
I mean, there would have been no 3 or 4 or 5.
Right? He's not going to live with monks and
Nope.
Thailand.
Right.
He's not doing.
He chooses only
Right.
slice of humanity,
Right.
like a future.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and I love this is. Well, go ahead. Sorry. Are you going to go into
I was
the
gonna
next
say,
scene?
so he grabs her, cradles her, and says, "You're all right." And I'm like, didn't they say earlier you're cross trained as a medic? Like, can we do nothing here? And I'm not trying to criticize Rambo. but,
No.
you know,
Take out your knife and cut out the bullets.
she must have just been that shot up that it didn't matter.
She did though. I mean, you see those
She got sprayed.
the
like use all of your powers right now. She's too hot to lose.
do it. Right.
Flex, do something.
dude.
Just squeeze her all the bullets pop out.
Use that electrical and get her
Squeeze
heart
somebody,
going
can you
again.
get
Yeah.
the bullets and just boop, boop.
They just pop out. Squeezing her so
Oh,
tight.
I don't know, man.
No, but
Go ahead.
it's
What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say I think this is at the point now where he takes the necklace off, puts it around his neck.
The headband.
The gear
Yeah,
I'm
but
seeing.
he makes like a grave.
Yeah.
And he like puts his hand on it. And then, that's when he like stands up
Grabs
and he's
it.
like, shh, with the sweet red. And this was the part for me. So, like, as a kid, I watched the cartoon. So, like, I only really knew the cartoon as a kid.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is like, he did that in the cartoon.
Yeah.
So, to see it in real life,
Yeah, dude.
after like, again, I don't remember that in the first one as much, but this one, like, it was almost
Well,
the
there's so many.
iconic.
Yeah, there's so many iconic shots in the movie.
This
but
is
that
the
that
iconic
is
one.
the-
I thought so.
This one in First Blood
Because I
Part
don't
2.
remember in the first one as much as this one.
No.
I don't know why.
No,
the headband tightening is probably the most iconic shot.
it's because of the rain.
Just from the back and the
yes.
water, and he's all
and
wet,
the
he just-
shoulders.
and
Yeah,
he's like
every
The rain in the
tight.
shoulders.
and I'm just like, oh, that's
I
it.
literally
Everyone's dead.
I literally sent
this
him
movie's
the
gone.
GIF earlier.
how many headband tightening moments in movies after that, like, or these types of things, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh,
No,
so-
absolutely.
so good.
So yeah, it was just one of those things where all of a sudden I'm like, yes, this is it.
And
This
meanwhile-
is done. Everybody's done.
Oh,
they're all dead.
It's such a cutaway too.
Yeah.
The shot's not even half a second long.
No,
It's so quick.
It is
Yeah.
so quick. But then, like you said, his hands in the mud of the grave
Yeah.
that he just buried her in, and now it's like
picks up his bow
now
and
it's
arrow
on.
and- yeah.
Picks up his bow
Just
and
looks
arrow.
off into the distance,
Yeah.
like, here we go.
and it's murder montage time.
yes, murder montage shot.
No, I'm not kidding. The next
No.
5 minutes of this movie is just Rambo teleporting around the jungle.
Yes.
No.
Snatching souls
Yes.
from people.
He
What-
combined
what was
the powers of Jason and Michael Myers
Absolutely.
and just started it turned into a slasher movie.
It did.
For 5 minutes.
He's here. He's in the water. He's in the mud.
Dude,
He's like,
My favorite was the mud. I was just
favorite
gonna
is
say
the mud.
When that eye opens,
When the
like I didn't even
eyeball-
see him.
You know,
I didn't see him.
when the mud
And,
pile opens its eye, you're like,
and
oh,
you're like, no, oh, he's gonna kill him.
the rack focus to the eye over the
Yeah.
guy's shoulder.
yeah.
But my point is, and it is incredibly awesome.
Yeah.
But that took him 6 hours to get in that spot and wait for the guy to walk past him.
I mean, yeah,
But-
he had to like cover himself with
That's
mud
what I'm
and
saying.
just chill there.
How long is this over? What period of time? Because he's in the river. The next shot, he's in the mud. The next
I would
shot, he's
say
up
a
on the rocks.
day, because isn't it near like
Gotta be a whole day of him
yeah, I was
killing
gonna say,
people.
I think it starts to do nightfall here too, isn't it?
The next,
But I could be wrong.
No, this is because the nightfall when he escaped into the morning, she was gunned down literally like first sun. So this is like afternoonish.
Yeah.
he pops up out of the river and shoots a guy. Like, how long was he holding his breath under there for?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? We don't know.
Yeah.
But
Need
it's
to clean
great.
all the mud off.
One guy gets hung by some vines.
The other guy gets dragged down a trench.
Yeah.
That's the one that to this day it makes no sense to me. Who has him? Because he gets dragged a long way before Rambo finally.
That's a
pops
lot,
up.
right?
Gotcha's like,
That's the one.
does he have 12-foot arms?
Well, I thought it was the vine made into like a rope.
I don't know.
And then
but
he pulled him down the thing like it because he kind of like trips him.
I
And
tried to
he's,
see,
like,
but I
trying to
couldn't
like
really see anything.
I love that though. He's like trying to dig and he's like his fingers are dragging down. He's like, no.
Except he wasn't.
No.
That's the weirdest thing about it is the boy forgot how to scream. It's him literally going. Like this guy's right there. All you have to go is I'm currently being murdered.
Somebody help me, please.
He just forgets how to make
Yes.
a noise.
I'm currently being murdered.
Somebody do something.
Give me your hand if you want to live.
Murdered.
No, but the rack focus to the mud when it comes out and
Ah,
grabs
so
that guy
good. That's my favorite.
is another just great part. They finally realize where he is and they start chasing him and he books it into a village.
Yeah.
And everyone in the village is like, oh
is this
shit, they're filming a Rambo movie over here.
Evict! Go, go, go!
Every time they film a Rambo movie, they burn our village down.
Village burns to the ground.
There was a Buddhist monk lighting a candle up on the deck, and he goes,
They see Stallone coming and they're just like, not again.
No.
You just see one of them packing a bag.
Yes.
Our taxes
getting
are
out of
going up today this year, boys.
The plan for
You guys
Rambo-
don't have dry grass, do you? Oh shit!
really tall, like taller than a man, dry grass. Because here's the plan: it involves chicken murder.
Yes.
Gasoline.
I laughed so hard because when they focus it on the chicken's like,
That chicken
and
didn't
all
do
of a sudden the
anything.
camera just keeps getting closer and I'm like, what's with the chicken? I don't get it. And then
Yep.
I put it together.
How
once.
many people? All those soldiers that died and one chicken to save America. This, it gave its life for America.
It
The
did.
chicken did for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It gave us Kentucky Fried Chicken.
And that chicken blood. I need a chicken. I need really dumb soldiers and really tall, dry grass
All you need is a chicken and some gasoline.
and impeccable timing.
Impeccable.
Impeccable.
give it one.
They follow the line of blood, the bad guy soldiers, into the tall grass. And then, in the words of Simon Phoenix, lit your ass on fire.
Well, I love the
roast
first guy just looks down and he sees a dead chicken laying next to a can of gasoline.
Right, he's
He
like,
just goes,
"That's
turn back, go.
And now he's on top of a hill.
Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh. And there's nowhere to go, man.
No.
There's nowhere to go.
Well, and is this where he's loading up the explosive tips?
Explosives?
He starts putting
Yeah.
the explosive tips on the arrow.
Big Daddy arrows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were not explosives. Those arrows were filled with post-war rage. Okay?
That's all it was.
A Vietnam vet's rage after what happened. That's what those were filled with.
I love that he's just lobbing them, though. He's just,
Dude. Blowing up the trucks on the bridge.
oh, yeah, he's just taking out everybody. There's just
Setting the
innocent
grass
people
on.
in the village just like getting ejected from their
Yes.
straw houses.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah. It's great.
I was just eating dinner.
More dead chickens.
Curse you, America.
Yeah, that's right.
There's just feathers flying everywhere.
That's all we needed.
Instead of, you should have had a scene of him just running, his chicken feathers are blowing
That's
up.
right.
Sticking to his oily body as he's running through.
Slow-mo, he picks one up, bites the head off like a
Set it
grenade.
up, shoves a grenade inside of it and whips it.
It still flaps its wings for a little while. Yeah.
Rogue chicken.
All the feathers fly and impale in somebody's face.
Oh, dude.
Yes.
The chicken legs impale him, the eyes and the eyeballs.
Yes. It's both one in each eyeball. He's got feet sticking out. It'd be so good, dude.
There's just a kid holding a bowl of rice, and all of a sudden, sweet and sour chicken just falls on it. Dude, like, oh. He gets excited and eats it. I mean, if you're making a best case scenario from this horrible,
Yes.
horrific scene,
He runs away towards like a rocky waterfall, and old George shows up again to shoot him.
yeah, with
And
like
when-
a 6-shooter.
Well, he starts with the machine gun.
Oh, that's
and
right, and it
and he
runs out.
dives down. But then Rambo stands up, and once he starts shooting with the pistol, he knows this guy ain't hitting shit.
Yeah,
knows who he is,
I
too.
love he just stands all
Yes.
arrogantly and just pulls back that bow.
It
There's that
is.
shot of it pulling the
It
arrow
is
forward.
freaking iconic.
It's so good.
Yes.
Looks down. Yep.
Go watch the making of on YouTube if you get a chance, boys, because it's on there. The SWAT classes, the archery stuff, the classes he was taking from all these guys on set. He got really good with the bow and arrow, and there's shots of him in the making of hitting this target like they set up from pretty far away.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Sly was real good with that. thing.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah. Obviously, he's not shooting explosive arrows for real.
No.
But
But I'm sure they're weighted to some degree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks to this movie, we have explosive arrows in Far Cry and other video games.
he switches to the pistol. He pulls the slow draws the bow, and I'm like, bye, George. George starts to just run.
Yeah. He's like, he can't hit me if
It's like
I'm moving.
Steven Seagal level running.
It's terrible.
Okay. And he finally turns around, tries to take one more shot, and he tenses up. That explosion is gnarly, dude.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone.
Flying around.
I wore out my VHS rewinding that to that
yes.
scene.
Oh,
yeah.
I know.
Yeah, just
Slow-mo.
slow motion.
Right.
My kid's watching it with me at this point, and she goes, yes.
Really?
Really?
Nice.
Yes.
Did she like
Yeah.
it?
She thought the movie was great. She
Yeah.
was like, "This is awesome." It's
my
like right after Cow died. Cow. No, I'm sorry. What's her name again?
Co.
Ko. Sorry.
Ko Bao.
Right after Ko dies, and she looks at me. She goes, "They f***ed up."
Yeah.
I'm like, language, but yes.
But for real, though,
Yeah. No, she
and-
liked it.
George, who killed her, finally pays with his life here.
Oh, he
when
got
he
it the
blows
worst out of everybody.
This is.
And then
Yes.
a chopper flies in, drops 100 pounds of shit your pants.
How about the tiger palm these jungles nuts? I need to know we're ready to go.
It was just a tub of shit in your pants. That's what I'm saying.
It was spray paint on the side.
Yeah.
That's what I thought of immediately when they cut that thing loose.
Well, it was a little rough for me because I thought it was the good guys at first. Like, they're coming in. Oh, they're going to help them finally. And then I was like, oh.
That explosion.
They show the bad guy, the big Russian guy driving it, right? Yeah.
Yes.
The thing explodes.
Driving it, flying it. Sorry.
No. The waterfall explodes from 6 different places.
Yeah.
Great.
Like wherever they wired that thing
that
up.
I don't care. I
know,
that.
but it's just like, okay, guys, we just put all the explosives we have on this waterfall and we lit them off.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Yes.
I love it.
I mean, to justify the gigantic 55-gallon drum of napalm that this helicopter just dropped into the river.
Yeah.
And he dives into the deep part of the water right from the waterfall.
And then they start to shoot up the river. I'm like, they don't kill Rambo, but they killed about 100 river otters. Freaking Vietnamese otters. Do they have them over there? Whatever they've
That's
got.
how he breathed underwater. He puffed into one and was like,
He puffed the otter.
that's how they came up with the term otterbox.
Whatever they have over there, they're dead.
Yeah.
It's not going to know.
They're helping him out.
Yeah, Vietnamese beavers. What do they have?
Like, I don't know.
Vietnamese beavers.
Vietnamese beavers.
They're like regular beavers.
Nice
but
beaver. Thank you.
they
I
like
just have
rice.
stuff.
You know? Rambo jumps into the chopper because the chopper
Springboards.
gets too low.
It just flows. That guy got off easy.
Yeah, he did.
That guy count his blessings.
He might have lived.
Oh,
Probably.
he definitely lived.
If not, he was pretending. He was like, I'm dead. No, I'm pretending I'm dead.
Thank God.
Yeah.
He gets in there and starts to fight Nikolai Volkov. I thought this was a good fight.
Yes.
It's a pretty good fight.
Well, and it was funny because I thought he was flying the helicopter. So all of a sudden he gets out and they're fighting back and forth. And I'm like, is the chopper going down? And they're like, and all of a sudden there's a guy like, he like turns and looks behind him. And I was like, oh, okay, there's the driver. Got
Look,
it.
the pilot made the correct
Pilot,
decision.
yeah.
Okay.
This was
He does though. It's the one guy in the movie that's like, never mind, I'm just gonna jump to my death.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good
I
fight.
thought the fight was good. He's basically mounted on top of Stallone Point. He's just inching him closer and closer to the door. And what I thought was so great about this fight is they're actually flying.
Yeah.
So many of these fights in movies or shows, the chopper's on the ground and they're shooting up at the sky, so you can't really tell. And they've got Stallone over the edge, and
His
you
hair's
see
moving.
the
Yeah.
freaking trees just whipping underneath him. They're actually in the air.
Yeah.
That's what
And
made it so great.
They really threw a guy off a helicopter.
Yeah.
The Russian guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm sure he landed safely.
He landed.
Probably
He
had
landed
a
fine.
net stretched across the jungle.
There were some trees.
Yeah.
He's good.
Landed
They're
fine.
Russian.
They're flying over the soft ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
The soft trees.
He grabs the dude by the junk and then grabs him by the throat, pushes
Yes.
his head up, and just yoinks him.
Yeah.
The fall is so cool.
It is.
The somersault out of the helicopter into a free fall.
Yes.
Dude.
And as soon as Rambo gets up, the pilot's like, nope.
Pilot's like me.
I saw First Blood. I'm the only one in this whole movie that saw First Blood.
Yeah, he's just like, I'll see myself out.
Goodbye.
Not even like tries to reason with him. Like, I could land it for you. Do you want to just nope. See you later.
Dude.
But now,
And he does something. One more thing about the fight. In this situation, he does something so few people do. When the bad guy's on top of you, 2 hands choking you, most people, for some unknown reason, just grab that guy's hands and go, "Oh, you're choking me."
Yeah.
Rambo actually just freaking chokes
Well, and he
him back.
grabs his belt buckle
Yeah.
to like pry more pressure up into his throat. Yeah.
Just choke him back. Why don't more people do that?
I don't
I don't know.
It worked.
It does work.
It does work.
pretty
Yeah.
good.
And then that's where you're saying he somersaults him by his ball sack and his throat right out of the.
Now he's like,
He crushed the Soviet Union with that grip.
now I have a chopper. Ho, ho, ho.
That the whole time, Jerry Goldsmith's score in this whole scene, like,
Yeah.
his music is just
Dude.
great. Like
It's so
every ounce of like talk about like feel like Alan Silvestri's Back to the Future score, like feeling the moment of the movie. Like,
Yes.
writing good music, not just generic crap.
So, and again, when he's flying around for this next scene, he's not flying the chopper. They had a pilot in the seat next to him actually flying the chopper, but they're flying the chopper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And they're doing these low flying chopper shots a chopper looks so much better in low aerial shots because you can catch the speed of it more than you do when you get them just way up there, you know,
So it looks like it's
doing their
standing
thing.
still.
Right, exactly. So they shot it brilliantly. There's once he gets the chopper, there's this poor Vietnamese soldier who's patrolling like a little bridge somewhere else. Like
It's another stuntman. I think it's Jeff Amato.
Is it?
I think it's Jeff Amato.
he's just sitting there like, damn, that was a lot of gunfire. Glad I didn't go up with those guys.
He just got PlayStation.
are on fire.
He's specifically like, I'll stay here and guard this tiny bridge.
He just got PlayStation. Oh, dude.
It feels like a guy just taking a helicopter tour of Vietnam and blows every structure up that he comes across.
Guy with a light tower.
That's
he's
exactly
up
what
there.
it is.
Yeah.
This next scene is basically GTA Vietnam.
Yes.
But oh my god, as he starts lighting this camp up.
Oh, yeah.
There's missiles, there's machine gun fire. There are so many explosions.
So many stuntmen
So many stuntmen.
jumping away from explosions.
Yeah.
It's one of the, like, you know, you guys know the movie Spectre, the James Bond movie Spectre.
Yes.
So it's like in the Guinness Book of World Records when Blofeld's base blows up, it's the biggest movie explosion of all time.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, that's cool. It's one explosion.
Yeah.
This is
It's great.
Dude,
50,
Multiple.
at
Yeah.
least 50 explosions.
this is balls-
in this set piece.
This is balls to the wall, old school action filmmaking, and nothing beats it.
No, not even a little bit.
No.
It just feels so real.
You can't do it
Yeah.
because there's no computer anywhere.
There's none.
There's none. There's
it's
no
like, where
AI,
are we
there's
blowing
no
this up?
computer.
Over here. Blowing that up over there. All right, squibs on this guy. Squibs
You
on
could-
that guy.
You could paint that board green right behind you and do
Yeah,
all sorts of wacky crap with it, but it still looks fake as shit.
that's why we were watching Jaws the other day, and we're like, why does this still look so good 50 years later? Because the shark is there.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it holds up.
Yeah.
You can't beat this, man. They're flying helicopters around with real explosions.
Real helicopters.
And stuntmen.
Real helicopters, real explosions, real stuntmen, everything.
So
Real
here we are,
missiles.
41 years later. And 41 years later, it still looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it looks phenomenal.
Looks phenomenal.
Like it looks phenomenal on VHS, DVD, 4K. It looks great on all of them.
It does look phenomenal on 4K.
I believe you.
It
I
looks
believe you.
phenomenal on 4K.
You know,
Sure.
I just like
When
this
there's
looks
not,
great.
When there's not aliens in suits, it's probably a pretty good movie to watch in 4K. I can't watch the heavy like makeup stuff. Like
CGI.
aliens, they just make them look fake in 4K to me.
Some of 'em.
personally, but for this kind of thing where it's not people in rubber suits and stuff, and it's just
Yeah.
dudes with guns, it probably looks fantastic. Right, for sure.
Oh, this is a callback to a bygone era.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
You know.
He takes the mounted gun off the chopper.
Yeah.
And runs over to the POWs, and you get that iconic shot of him hip firing.
Yeah.
Hip
Yes.
firing this freaking mounted gun.
Well, and right before this, he does that hand whip with
The hand whip around the mag.
Yeah, so good.
The bullet belt.
Yeah, he does it like twice in this movie.
He loads all the POWs onto the chopper, and the last POW gets shot. And I'm like, bro, you've been in this camp for 12 years. The Freedom Ferry finally visits you, and you're the last part. You're touching the helicopter that's going to get you out of there, and then you get shot.
You guys didn't pull me in fast enough.
It
is-
sucks so bad.
It is such.
Freedom Fair.
Well, that's what he is. Rambo's the Freedom Ferry.
It sucks because you see the Russian guy getting up, reaching for the rifle, and it's like, no, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. And the one POW just takes a round right to the back
After all those years.
after all those years. And then it's like, oh, there's one over there.
Oh,
That Russian guy should have just. I'm dead.
that's right.
I'm dead.
Pretend. Now you-
dead.
He really should have, though. I'm thinking the same thing as I'm watching the movie. Like, if I was that Russian guy,
Yeah.
I already got blown up.
Right, what are you going to get? We're going to shoot
what
one
else,
of them? And then
what
you
else do I
die?
have to prove? I could just lay here and go home.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, he had to be a hero.
You probably
did.
couldn't go home. You probably get killed at home, so you probably had to
For
go to
losing.
America.
Right.
He just called the moped lady.
Exactly. Him and the moped lady
yeah.
could have
She would-
gone
if
to
you would have waited
America.
5 minutes, she would have shown up.
Oh, how you doing, honey? Oh, you blown up. Oh, I can fix that.
Yeah. She like it's
I will Pearl your harbor.
Bob!
I love Asian people. Don't take offense to it. But you are going to take offense to it, so f*** off.
sure they'll be fine.
a huge Soviet chopper shows up going after them.
Oh, yes.
And it's our guy from earlier,
This
the
is
interrogation.
this friggin' chopper.
Colonel, lieutenant.
Well, and
whatever.
it's great because it's like for me, right? First time seeing this.
Yeah.
You got old school helicopter.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you just got this like, military helicopter coming
looks
up
like a
into the
Decepticon.
scene, and you're like, you're like, this is gonna happen.
It does. When this helicopter comes up, like they just had, Rambo's got a Huey. This friggin' attack helicopter comes up. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, you're like, all right,
It does
this
look-
is gonna be fun. Yeah,
Right,
And, then he's doing this whole like flying out of its way, so
Oh,
it
yeah.
can't really like heat seek it and everything. Oh, it's so
Oh,
great.
no.
But they get hit and they're kind of just crapping smoke out. They're in trouble. And so Rambo puts it down in a riverbed
Yeah.
and plays dead.
This is great. Like in a Wild West duel.
That's literally what Cosmato said he was trying to do, a Old West standoff with 2 choppers.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what he was trying to do here.
God bless
The
him.
way, no, really, God bless him, because the way that this translates to screen
Yeah.
is freaking ridiculous. It's like,
Yeah.
it's an extended scene too. Like,
Yes.
all right, we have 2 choppers that are, strafing the riverbed.
They chase for a
once
while.
again, explosions going off. Like, how many times do you see a chopper on chopper chase in a movie?
No, never. Yeah.
No, Mission
And yes.
Impossible 6.
I was gonna say Mission
the one I can
Impossible
think of off
6.
the top
It's
of my
like
head.
that's exactly the only one
and
I was thinking of
it's
too.
done so well. Even someone who just saw it for the first time, like I picked up on that. And as soon as he came into the clear,
Yeah.
and there's the chopper, I just kept hearing that like old Western whistle where it's like,
Yeah.
like I was like, yeah, it's gonna happen. And
Yeah.
then he just kind of starts to lower the helicopter about 120 yards away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you do get a couple wide shots of that. Like that is an interesting thing that it was meant to be like a Wild West showdown because that's exactly what it looks like with 2 helicopters.
Yeah, and basically Rambo draws first.
Until Rambo goes, psych! And rocket launcher up your ass. And then that's
Blows him
blows
right
it
up.
right up, dude.
Yeah, and there's like a hole in the glass, right?
Yeah,
like
the-
that's how he launches it through.
windshield.
Yeah, through the
A
windshield.
hole in the windshield. He
We're
just-
home free, boys. At that point,
You still
that's it.
bleeding back there? You all right?
They get
Get me
back
to base.
They get back to Thailand now. Before we get to the end of this, which is amazing, I did tally up while we were watching this. There is a total of 58 kills that Rambo, more kills than that, but Rambo kills 58 people in this.
That you can visually see and count. Right.
now. That's 12 kills with his shirt on and 46 with his shirt off. He
So
is
he's more
far
powerful shirtless.
more powerful with his tits out than he is with his shirt on.
Power of the abs.
That's what I'm saying.
So's Dolly Parton, but
That's what it was. He saw her in Rhinestone and was like, man, I got to look like
I gotta
that.
do this.
That's what I got to do for Rambo.
He gets back to base, and Murdoch is sweating bullets and runs to his office.
Yes, I love it. He knows tail tucked between his legs.
He grabs a mounted gun off again.
Does the
whips
whip.
thing.
Yep.
The first person that tries to talk to him is Martin Cove, who gets kicked in the dick after he says, glad you made it.
And then just smashes him in the face with the butt of the gun.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this should have been for Soda Bitch, but fine. He goes inside and absolutely lights up all of the equipment in another iconic shot of him then firing into the air and
Yes.
screaming
Yeah.
Yep.
after he's broken all the computers and everything. Ugh!
And it's great because you just see the belt feed like going through,
Right.
And it's
Oh, yeah.
shortening as he's getting
Right.
closer and closer to
And
the
it's
last
just screw
computer.
you, and here's a bill for $1 million. Right? Or whatever.
Yeah, literally what it is. Yes.
Exactly. He goes inside, walks into Murdoch's office.
Yeah.
I don't make the orders, Rambo. I take them, same as you. Knife comes out of the.
He's like, BS.
Just marching towards him, and he pulls the knife out. I swear to God, I didn't know it was going to happen like this. Pins him to the desk.
Yeah. Just grabs the one arm, slams him.
Like you think he's going to stab him right in the face.
Yeah.
But instead he says what?
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Right next to his head.
Yeah.
You know there's more men out there. Find them.
Yeah.
I'll find you.
Or I'll find you. And also clean up on aisle 12.
Yeah, that dude
His
had
hands
no
are filled
bowel-
with
after,
dookie.
Yeah, after that bowel movement, he didn't shit for 3 weeks.
Bro, Murdoch needed the 3 seashells after that. You know what I'm saying? Right then and there.
Demolition Man.
Seriously.
Great performance by Charles Napier.
Oh, he's great.
Like selling the shit.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then Trotman goes out and how will you live? What will you do? You know,
Day by day.
he's just going to walk into the distance.
What do you want, Johnny?
Finally, he says, what do you want?
Yeah.
I want what they want and every other guy who came over here and spilled his guts and gave everything he had wants for his country to love him as much as we love it.
Yep.
And that's that.
So good.
Another great line. Stallone knows how to write great dialogue.
That's what this whole movie is in a nutshell. And I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about
Yeah.
this, because this whole movie is 2 hours of catharsis for all the guys that were over there and didn't get a chance to go back and save their friends or go back and have a do-over and win this time, like he says in the beginning. And so, yeah, it's fantasy, and some people want to call it, jingoistic, all that stuff. But what this is really a chance to give a whole generation of guys that were treated like shit when they came home some catharsis for a couple hours, and the movie is perfectly successful at doing that very thing.
And I just think it's shitty that people shit on that. Like, why you have no problem, no offense to Tarantino, you have no problem jerking him off when he fantasizes about killing Hitler, but you have
I don't see there's a difference.
But you have a issue with Rambo destroying Viet Cong.
Making the same kind of fantasy.
Right.
And I don't think there's any difference between the two things.
There's
You know what
not,
the difference is?
What's up?
25 years.
Right. Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's easy for people now to look
Yeah.
back at the 80s and wag their finger at it and go, oh
Right.
my gosh, what the hell were they doing back then? But they weren't living in that time. And in that time, there was a whole group of guys that were desperate for this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you don't get that now if you didn't live then.
No. And a lot of Vietnam vets are gone.
A lot of them are.
Like,
Yeah. More and more. Sadly, too many by their own hand.
Yeah. It was,
Because of the way they were treated.
Yeah.
And the stuff they saw, and then government denied them the help they needed, and all kinds of. I'm like, we don't get political on the show, so I won't go any further than that. But there's all kinds of problems in how they were treated, not just by their country, but by the people, and it's just makes me angry. And so I don't mind them getting a little fantasy here for 2.5 hours.
I think that's why I respect Stallone so much as a filmmaker and as a writer, because in his documentary he said that they wanted Rambo to die at the end of the first movie.
Yeah.
And he said, so you're telling me that 20,000 Vietnam vets, like that's a slap in the face to them, because now they're looking, if I commit suicide, that shows them that there's no hope for them.
Right.
So he changed the ending of First Blood, which the author had a big problem with.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Because he didn't want to show a Vietnam vet committing suicide after all he went through.
Right.
I've said it before, and it's like this. It's like you look at First Blood, Rambo First Blood Part 2, you could look at the character. It's weirdly ahead of its time while being a product of its time.
Yeah.
As we've all just pointed out, it's like it's there to give hope to a certain group of people.
Yeah.
And if anyone else has a problem with that, well, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, if you have something that you believe and you want to give hope to somebody, a certain group of people that didn't get their flowers or didn't get the recognition they got, and you want to make a movie on that, God bless you for doing that.
Right.
But to wave your finger at it and shit on it
Right.
as American propaganda, first off, what's wrong with like loving the country that you live in? But anyway, I don't want to get down that rabbit hole.
I
But
hear
Rambo is, to this day, probably one of the greatest American action heroes of all time.
Well, how can you not talk about it? I mean, this movie is like
What it's about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we've done other movies where it's like, how do we avoid the politics in this movie? And we do our best to give our opinions without delving too far into that. I think we've done that.
Yeah, I think we did a great job.
Yeah, but that's the movie. We're going to give it some more flowers and awards,
Oh,
right?
hell yeah, we
now.
are.
But that is the end of Rambo First Blood Part 2. All right, guys, it's time for us to recast this movie with a certain Austrian bodybuilder.
Son of a... No.
We had to.
No.
No, you don't have to take Stallone out of it.
Oh, no.
You can't take him out of it. It's a
How we
Rambo movie.
create a character.
You can create a character.
A
or you
whole
can
new guy?
Make him the Russian guy that he...
Okay, fine.
Literally make him the obvious choice.
James disarmed my argument within 30
Which is
seconds.
the obvious choice? The big
Was that the
Russian?
argument
Yes.
you were going to have with me?
Yes.
That we can't put Arnold in it?
Yes.
No, you know what? Arnold is Rambo. Just to make
Oh,
you mad.
come on. There's no way.
Hold on.
You would not
Oh, wait a
settle
minute.
for
He had
that,
a less
Mr.
successful movie in
Hauser.
Commando.
Okay, well, the movie was less successful only because he didn't have the filmmaker acumen that
he didn't have Stallone?
had, right?
Why not do a crossover?
A crossover? How about just make him Ram? If Sly sorry, hold on. If Sly had been in Commando,
Okay.
and Arnold had been Rambo,
Okay.
Rambo is still a bigger, more successful franchise.
Because it's Stallone.
No, I'm
Yes.
saying because of Arnold.
Commando, there would have been 9 of them then.
Tell me Arnie with his physique, with the headband pull, that would have been
Yes.
As
okay,
incredible.
fine. It would have been incredible.
No, Arnold with
You know what?
long hair. He looks like Conan.
It's like if I was invited to a party, but nobody wants me to be there because I'm expendable.
You can't replace Stallone.
That I,
That's not possible. But you
Listen to
can't
me.
add. You can add Schwarzenegger to this movie.
honey, shh, be quiet.
Hey, you
don't
want to honey me, you know.
To survive a war, you've got to become war.
You're right.
Worst delivery.
You know what? You know what, James? You're right. If Arnie was in this movie, then he would have won an Oscar.
Thank you. There you go. I can't believe I was going to let you off the hook on this.
Really? You jumping on the bandwagon? Yeah.
Not me.
I never
I'm
got
with you,
the
Bob.
Oscar.
Which ball is in your mouth of his? Is it the left or the right?
It's the middle one.
No, it's the ball from the top of the Golden Globe that he would have won.
Would never,
Okay?
never.
Would have been incredible.
No.
Murdoch. Well, then listen to me. Give the thing to Murdoch. I want to talk to him.
Planting my flag.
Listen
No,
to Murdoch. I'm coming to get you.
not a chance.
I'll be back.
That's pretty cool. But no.
All right. That's a good line.
That is a
but
good
still.
one. I'll let you have that one.
All right, let's see what the patron said. Pierce Bertsy came in and said Sylvester Stallone, so he can yell, "Get to the chopper!"
Pierce Percy's a dumbass.
Wayland comes in and says, Colonel, or Co. I'm sorry, Co.
Whoa.
Dude, not only would it make the movie comparable
That
to the...
moped would have been jammed so far up his ass
Yeah.
crack. It would look like he's riding a unicycle.
Rambo, give me a kiss.
Good God.
Rambo, you're not expendable. Not till 2010.
Not till
You
2000.
just see Stallone trying to hold him in the water. Just like, oh, don't go away from me.
He says,
Remember me.
you take me with you. I go America.
Like with the Mac.
He goes, dude, not only would it make the movie comparable to the Top Gun volleyball scene and slightly homoerotic, it would really just love to hear him say the dialogue, right? Come on. Nervous Purvis says, make him Rambo because Arnold is the better action hero.
All true. That's not all true. It's not true at all.
Bob, he literally just pulled a rocket launcher and just shot it through a windshield. At
Listen, I have a very strong opinion on who won the Arnold Sly war of the 80s that I've never said who I thought was the better or the winner of the two. And I'm not going to say until we've covered every single one of their two movies. Once we've done that, I will reveal who I think was better.
Well, he's
How
who's that? Who
many are there?
Who said that?
That was Nervous Purvis.
Well, Nervous Purvis is a dumbass.
Oh, jeez. He just likes Arnie.
That's great.
That doesn't, I'm with him. Nervous Purvis. You're not dumb. You're right in line, man.
Nervous Purvis.
Yeah.
So how many perversions does he have?
Enough to make you nervous.
Yeah.
Mike Wallace says insert Dutch instead of recasting. Put him in as Dutch.
There you go.
Just
That's
like
a good
Sly
idea.
being the Terminator and Last Action Hero, Arnie as Rambo just doesn't feel right,
It doesn't.
So instead, imagine this Dutch 2 years before the events of Predator somehow getting into the mix with Rambo and just wrecking the Viet Cong, the two of them.
See, that's what I'm saying.
amazing.
Crossover, baby.
Yeah.
Would have been great.
If that won't work, make him the whore from The Village on the bike. Beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
I'm here. I'm the bicycle whore.
You
Look at my
just see his
boobies.
big giant foot
Hello, cutie
rubbing
pie.
that shin scene. And it's just the giant hand reaches down, grabs his AK-47.
Arnie's hand comes in to stroke George Chung's breast.
I'll tell you this. If they pulled Arnie out of the pig shit, his calves wouldn't have looked small.
That's true.
I'll tell you
they
this.
wouldn't have been able to
They
lift
should
him.
have casted Arnie as the leeches because he's sucking the creativity because he has none.
There's just eight Viet Cong men just riding bikes to lift him out of the pig pit.
Charles H said, make him Julie Nixon. Julie Nixon. I always wanted Stallone Schwarzenegger team up, but that isn't a prison escape. We can even dial up some of the lines. Rambo, I'm your contact. Don't look at my biceps. Look at the map. I'm here to guide you through the jungle and show you how to do a proper pull-up for free. You do it on the tree here. Come on, like this. We move now. Stay low. Or
That's pretty good.
you think you're expendable? Don't be a girly man. You're not expendable. You get the high quality asset with a massive petrochemical development. I don't even know what the hell that means.
I don't know either.
JP Dozier writes in, he's the final one. He says, instead of Rambo having an Asian love interest, it would have been better to have Arnold and have it be a bromance. And the introduction of their characters wouldn't be of any language, but there's some grunt. I don't know. I don't want to hear that scene. Stop that.
Comedy-wise, all those are gold.
Yes.
But I still feel it would be great to make him the Russian. The main Russian guy was so weak and tiny. Like, I just didn't feel he was a threat at all. But how cool would it have been to just have Arnold Schwarzenegger taking a hot knife and just pressing it up against his face?
You wish to test your strength.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I mean, great.
Good. Come on.
Yeah.
Flexing rockets out of his pecs.
All right, it's time to randomize the draft order as we get into the awards here. Bob, how many times do you want me to hit this button and randomize this thing so we can get some points? Bob and Farrell are in much need of points. You both currently only have 1. Kurt's at 3, not too far off the lead. You guys are going to get a lot of at-bats between this and the next episode. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of people up
Rachel
there.
needs some points, too.
I know. Rachel just got 1 point also. So how many times do you want me to hit this thing, man?
3.
3. All right. First one would have been Farrell going first. Second one would have been Kurt. Third one is Farrell again. Farrell gets first pick. Then Bob gets second.
Oh, my gosh.
Farrell, then Bob, then me, then Kurt. Because there's 4 awards now, every award we step up 1, so everyone moves up in the rankings as we go. So everyone will get a chance to pick first.
Outstanding.
All right. So, but Farrell, you get first pick on the first award we give out, which is the Will Patton Award for Intensity.
You want a war? I'll give you a war!
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night! And if they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
What are you doing with a gun in space?
What are you doing with a grenade and a chicken?
Making nuggies.
God, if Will Patton was in this movie.
As Troutman or something?
Oh, Troutman, yeah.
Or even as Murdoch.
Oh.
He'd have been great in that too.
If you haven't cast Troutman yet in the prequel, get Will
please.
Patton.
That would be something.
Who's your Will Patton Award nominee?
I'm 100% going with Sylvester Stallone on this
Oh,
one.
yeah, man.
Nice. I would have picked him.
The fact that he won the Razzie Award for Worst Actor in 1985 for this film.
Yeah.
Once again, what movie did you watch?
Dude, not this one.
Not only like Stallone, who, I mean, he could do, we see him in Rocky, like we've talked before. He's like the babbling buffoon idiot in Rocky with everything. Like the quietness of John Rambo.
Right. He's just a quiet guy. That's all.
His eyeballs can kill you.
Yes.
And that's it. Like, how else do you justify?
He speaks with his physicality.
Exactly.
If he sees you, you're dead.
So 100% Sylvester Stallone. If he can't win an Oscar, at least we can give him the Will Patton
All right.
Award.
Well, I'm pulling for him. I think Bob said it. I would have picked him first. Would you have picked him first? Stallone, if you had first pick?
Yes.
So there we go. It would have been a
100%.
clean sweep at this table.
It would have been.
For sure. But Bob, you got second pick. Who's the next best?
Charles Napier.
Napier. Damn it. That's who I was going to pick. Murdoch. He was great.
He was great.
Sweating his ass off.
Dude, I love it that he is playing this great character and then he's the damn warden and Ernest goes to jail 5 years later.
Yes.
And he's in so many great movies. So many
100%.
B movies, C movies, D movies, but he brings it. You always remember his performance
I agree.
in any movie he did.
What's the name of the Colonel Lieutenant rushing as you wish to test your strength?
Steve Burkhoff.
Steve Burkhoff is who I'm picking as my pick.
Nice.
The main Russian?
Yeah, the main one that talked. The other guy didn't talk. Yeah.
Man, it sucks going
We'll call the big Russian.
It's hard to go that
I was
way.
between
Yeah.
him and Trotman. I thought Trotman could have got it.
Oh, yeah.
Too, for sure.
Yeah.
And main bad guys are douchey, what's his name? Napier? He's already picked? Yes?
Napier's already picked. So you've got the big Russian, you've got Trotman, you've got Soda Bitch.
What about the main Asian guy right before he gets shot and blown up?
George Chung? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
There
a
we
good
go.
pick.
Yeah.
Good pick.
The Vietnamese lieutenant.
Yeah, he was ready to get his butt blown off. He was.
I think that's like his old, like, is one of his few leading roles in that movie. Like ever his career, he's like a villain role.
Pierce Bertsey comes in and says Charles Napier as Murdoch. There goes the
There you
clean
go.
sweep.
Load the spaceships with the rocket fuel.
Though I'd argue Stephen Burkoff is best actor. His speech in which he cynically explains why they ditched Rambo at the POW camp was pure intensity and extremely convincing. So Charles Napier gets a vote. Waylon comes in and says the dude with the sunglasses, he gave Soda Bitch.
Steve
come
Williams.
For Will Patton?
Yeah. Wow.
I would say maybe Steve James.
Off the top,
That man's shades. He went past Stallone, Napier, all of them to
the
give that guy.
cops' shades were better.
He says the shades were all that saved us from his intensity. If he had taken them off, the movie would be called Stare Down Part Go F Yourself. That's great. Love it. Nice
one.
award. Even though I don't agree, you did that well. Nervous Purvis comes in and says Stallone.
There you go.
Oh, now he goes back to Stallone.
Okay. Now you're friends with him again.
Oh, okay, I get it. Jumps ship to suck on some
Yes.
Austrian tits,
There
but
you go.
gets back to. I got it. Okay, he's a bandwagon jumper.
Yeah.
I got it.
Mike Wallace says Stallone also.
There you go.
I mean, I really don't feel like I need to justify this pick, so I won't.
Good.
Charles H. says Stephen Burkoff, Lieutenant Colonel Podvatsky.
Oh, you got a point
I finally
there.
got a point there. The Eyes of Fury Award. Come on, he doesn't just act. He uses his eyeballs to physically assault the camera lens. Damn. He survives. He hasn't blinked since the mid-'70s and survives entirely on a diet of pure, unrefined spite. While most villains are content just being evil, he treats every line of dialogue like he's trying to win a gold medal and staring through a man's soul.
That's true.
Charles, great job here, man. It's a performance so over the top that Stallone's biceps actually look subtle by comparison. Final vote. Is somebody going to tie us up with Farrell? Nope, because JP Dozier went Rambo all the way.
There you go, Bob.
Stallone demonstrated both expressive and silent intensity throughout this movie. There were scenes like when he was being tortured and he was on the radio just showing silent intensity, when he was just yelling and shooting stuff, all expressive intensity. I'm like, yeah, if Stallone didn't win this award in the movie, I think he gets the award just from the way he gripped the freaking
Microphone?
stand.
Yeah.
That was intense as hell.
Wait, sharpening the knife.
I was just
all
going to
that
say,
stuff.
just from when he's sharpening the knife and every single muscle in that arm is flexing.
Yes. So Ryan Farrell gets a point and Stallone wins.
Go to the board,
Good for Stallone. The board.
Farrell, you get an extra point, buddy. How about that? 2 points.
Love it.
You're on the bottom left there. Where your name says Farrell.
The next award we give out is to the worst acting performance in the movie. It's the Steven Seagal Trash Can Full of Dirt Award.
Trash can, oh trash can, it's a trash can full of dirt, yeah.
Love never dies, and neither do they. Love is eternal, and that's a long time.
You pick first this time, Bob, and you go to last, Farrell. So,
This is a really hard one.
yeah, who do you think, again, even if you think every performance was good, who was the worst of the good performances?
I think every performance was very good in this. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with. As much as I don't want to, I'm gonna go with Soda Bitch.
Bro, he was my number one.
Yeah.
and not just because I hated the character. I just thought he was just like, don't be a hero. was
Yeah,
like his old
he was like phoning it in a little
yes.
bit. Yeah.
Ah, dang it.
Sorry, man.
That's all right. I was like, Bob's not going to pick Soda Bitch, and I can pick him because I get second pick here. And crap. All right, I guess I'm going.
You can go Martin Cove.
Martin Cove was my second one on here. You're like reading my mind over here. man.
first pick.
Martin Cove.
Which one is he? I'm sorry.
He was the other guy got kneed in the nuts because he was the pilot. of
Oh,
the
yeah.
operator.
Okay.
Kurt, it's to you, sir.
I'm going with head Russian guy
Oh,
because I was going to replace him anyway with Arnold Schwarzenegger. There's a reason why.
all right, Steve B.
Yeah, I didn't
right.
think he was very intimidating.
All right, fair enough. Farrell, you're down to the dregs here, man.
I know, really slim pickings.
But
But
Trapdoor guy is still there.
Trapdoor guy showed up and did his thing.
Beep Beep Hooker's still there.
Yep.
We could go with BP Hooker. We could go with Bike Hooker.
Bike Hooker.
Yeah. She really could have done better with that role for sure.
Fair enough.
She had a flat ass, man.
I love this so much.
She really could have thrown in like it's a 2-for-1 Tuesday
She rides
or
a
something.
bike for a living. Of course she's got a flat ass.
Pierce Bertsey says Lieutenant Tay, who gets explosive arrowed, he was just meh. They were not. Is that George Chung?
That's George Chung.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were just not necessarily any bad actors per se in the movie. You're right. Nor were there any Oscar-worthy performances. Watching him run for Rambo did not look very. Yeah, the run. I love George, but that run was
He was probably afraid he was going to fall off a rock.
running through. Have you ever ran across a river?
I guess not.
Yeah, he's probably running like I'm gonna die.
What am I, Jesus?
Waylon
just
comes
float.
in and says Arnold would have been more convincing as a love interest and gives it to Julia Nixon. A terrible pick there. She did
You
great.
get out
She
of
was
here.
Great.
She was fantastic.
Who was that? Nervous Purpose?
No, that was Waylon.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
God, you were getting
Nervous Purvis, though. Hey,
I'm
if
on
you're looking
Nervous-
for a chance to punch Nervous Purvis in the face,
Here it comes.
he also went Julia Nixon.
Oh.
You guys are out of your minds.
Yeah.
Her
I
line
feel like
delivery
this is a Megan Fox thing.
her line delivery was bad. She's playing a character whose English is her second language.
Yeah.
She's not a native speaker. She is in real life.
Yes.
It's like Pat Morita used broken English in The Karate Kid, even though he sounds like me when he talks.
Yes.
In real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt like she was just being told what to say right before she said it. Then she did her part correctly.
Yes.
Say it exactly like this.
Read this line
You
how
guys,
it's written.
after this is like the Megan Fox thing in Transformers
Yeah, exactly.
all over again.
What happened on the Megan Fox thing?
They all gave her the trash can, and she did great in that movie. They're like, "Oh, she's just there to be eye candy."
Who
Like,
did?
no, go back
all
and
the
watch.
patrons did.
Yeah.
because the table did.
Table didn't. No, all
No
the
one at the
patrons
table did, but all the patrons gave Megan Fox the.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, your wife gave it to Megan Fox.
What?
But that's how she won that point. But I was getting
Yep.
upset.
No, Megan Fox was good in that
That's what I'm saying.
movie.
Yeah, she was great in that movie.
Yeah, it wasn't like Ninja Turtles.
Megan
Oof.
Fox was phenomenal in that movie.
Yeah.
She's phenomenal in every movie.
Hey, I
she's
love
in.
all of you guys that do awards, but just so you know, stepping out here is like stepping into the line of fire. So you
we
never
go.
know. what's- I mean,
You're
know.
about to get
listen,
ramboed.
it's not they don't like you, but I would argue with anybody at the table that said these opinions. So I'm going to argue with you also.
Yeah,
That's
Okay?
a,
No, that's fair.
Hey, I
That's
think that's
fair.
a pretty fair take.
Only fair.
Sure.
Mike Wallace comes in and says Julia Nixon.
Dude,
You know what?
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 We're vetoing.
You go
We're
America.
saving. Yeah.
My God, this woman thinks the key to a Vietnamese accent is to drop some adjectives and that's it.
Or have you been to Vietnam?
Otherwise, I don't know. She's
Well,
just
you-
talking
you-
like some lady from Des Moines. She's just so bland and deadpan. A trash can could have done better as the female lead. She was good at getting blasted to shit by an AK, I suppose.
Wow.
It's killing me.
That's a
Out of
pretty-
everybody?
No way.
No.
That's there's two more, so I'm just going to read them here because both the next two people went Julia Nixon.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was almost a clean patron
This is
sweep.
crazy to me.
Shamrock Man 25 says
Patrons.
Julia Nixon. The moment she spoke, the first and only thing to come to my mind was why dong this. Was far worse in
that's a
this than
good
in
one.
Sidekicks. I don't think the script helped, but her delivery and her attempts to
The
portray
script helped? He's dogging the script?
He says her delivery and her attempts to portray English as a first language were not well. It wasn't her first language.
Did he watch the same
She's
movie?
Vietnamese in the movie.
Did you watch this movie on Plex?
No, it was on Tubi.
And then Charles H says
Tubi's
Julia
great.
Nixon.
Take that back.
This is you're all of you.
This is
Charles
crazy to
H.
me.
You're all out of order.
Okay.
This whole goddamn court is out of
all
order.
of you. This is a hard. I used to like kind of give I was a Johnny Golab a hard time when he'd say we just always give it to the women, and I would be like, that's not true. We give it to other people because I know that I
And
do.
this is-
but this
yeah.
seems like this is happening more and more. Like there's one woman in this movie, and they all give it to her. This is harder for me than I realize. Objectively, her character is a walking trope whose only job is to give Rambo a reason to be extra angry. Her dialogue is flat. Her romantic chemistry with a sweat-drenched Stallone is non-existent. Wrong. And you could replace her with a camo-painted trash can and Rambo would still talk to it and the plot would be at every single one of the same beats. I am dumbfounded, you guys.
I mean, that would be more fun. But
I thought she was
Sure,
great.
sure.
Thought she did great.
Great's a strong word.
What's
but
funny is I thought she's... Hold on. I thought she did great.
Great's a strong word.
Are you really going to do this right now? Because...
just say great's a strong word.
Okay.
How
you
would
think she did
define-
What
well?
word would you use then?
She was good.
You're a douche.
Not trash can worthy.
Not trash can worthy.
Okay.
All right,
All
that's
right.
not
We're
trash
back
can
on.
worthy.
All right. Farrell's back. We almost erased your point.
Absolutely not trash can worthy. I mean,
No.
without her, the plot of the movie doesn't work without her.
And this isn't even nostalgia tinged glasses for me. I already said I remember almost nothing about her performance.
You know what?
As a kid, she kind of didn't even register with me. This is my praise for her performance literally comes from this time watching it.
100% agree because once again, I didn't remember this character when I saw this movie when I was 14, 15 years old. I did not remember this character. And then the other night I was like, oh, there's a love interest in this movie? And I was like, oh, yeah.
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 And a badass. She takes out a bunch of guys.
Exactly. She's a badass love interest too. She knows how to shoot people.
She's the one that saved Rambo.
When they're at the shore, the river there, and they're kind of like, oh, well, let's go together. Where will we go? I was like, that's going to be an interesting relationship.
Yes.
Because you guys are just going to go off into the sunset full well knowing that you guys just massacred a bunch of people together.
Yes.
Like, how does that come up at like your 15-year anniversary?
I don't know.
You remember that time we went and massacred a bunch of people?
to be fair,
man, you were great.
You remember that time?
You made me so rock solid.
So fair, they're keeping prisoners and they were pirates.
That means Julia Nixon is going to win the Trash Can Full of Dirt Award.
Don't turn that clap off.
Unreal, you guys. Unreal. All right. Let's move
You
on.
sound like the wind has been taken out of your sails.
I'm so
I know.
bummed by this.
I got you.
All right. It's time for the One Scene Wonder Award. We give some praise to somebody that was in one or two scenes. This has not been going well lately. People have been picking people that are in like the whole movie.
Oh, that's all right.
Stuff.
We'll figure it out.
Let's get it.
Oh no! It's boiling acid! I'd buy that for $1.
There is some kind of bug that we haven't seen yet.
Okay, USA.
Paper! I've never seen paper!
Frankly, I find the idea of a bug that thinks offensive.
Prepare to die, Powers!
So he hid it. In one place he knew he could hide something, his ass.
All right. I get first pick this time. I feel like y'all know who I'm picking.
You're picking Trapdoor Guy.
Trapdoor Guy.
Trapdoor Guy.
I don't know if he'll win if anybody else even realized that guy was there, but I'm 100% because he's my literal first, my actual. I'm not trying to play the game here. He's my first pick. I thought he was the best. Kurt, you get second pick here, man.
I was going to go opposite of that. I was going to go the guy that chokes him and gets stabbed in the gut. Roof guy.
Roof guy.
Tree roof.
Yeah.
I love it. Farrell, third pick.
I mean, I was gonna go with Bow Wow and Coleman.
Who's that?
He's the pirate captain.
Oh, the captain, the
Oh,
drunk
there you go.
captain. I
Yeah.
like him. He's only in 2 scenes.
He's in 2 scenes. I think he counts.
Love it. He counts. Bob?
Jeff Amata overlooking the sunset and got a rocket.
Is that the guy on the little bridge?
Yes. That's the guy in the bridge.
Bridge guy. The bridge guy.
Bridge
So we got
guy.
Roof guy, trapdoor guy, bridge guy.
Yeah.
And then the pirate guy. All people that got killed by Rambo.
Yes.
I love it.
In some of the craziest ways.
I love it, man. I think that's going to be a theme.
I think Arrow guy is worthy too.
Which
The
one's
dude that
one?
gets stuck in the head right in the first
yes.
5 minutes of the movie.
Pierce Birdsey comes in, and I want to say, Pierce, thank you. The only person that didn't give Julia Nixon the trash can. So kudos to Pierce. The Russian soldier who chased after Rambo after realizing all his comrades had fallen and gets shot with an arrow while Rambo is hiding under a boulder. Remember that? The water falls down.
He just takes
Yes.
one.
Yeah.
Great one. Great
Takes
pick.
one right in the chest.
Yeah, boulder guy. We'll call him.
Russian soldier number 6.
Waylon went with George Chung. This is what I'm talking about, where people have been picking people that are in 47 scenes in this movie. George Chung is in the
You
the
brought
sex
back the
scene.
Steve James Award, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's eligible for that. George Chung is in the sex scene that we don't see, where he's getting out.
Well,
with the
I'm
bike
grateful
hook.
we don't see that.
Then George Chung chases them to the extraction point first time.
He's the leader of the Viet Cong.
Then he comes, and when they get him out of the pig shit, he's there.
Yep.
Then he's in the room when they're torturing him.
Yep.
Then they chase him through the jungle, and he's there. And then he has his scene where he gets blown
up.
And he kills
And he kills
Ko.
Bao Ko.
And he kills Ko.
I will pick for him the bed, the electrifying mattress.
So, I respect Waylon, so I'm going to read his award here still. But yeah, definitely does not qualify. Probably in more scenes, and I just missed it because I was distracted by Sly's huge pectoral muscles. Yeah,
That's
no,
true.
You did.
That's possible.
But come on, man. A trained soldier fires off every round in his
hypnotic.
machine gun, then his pistol, and misses stationary Stallone with every shot, and then runs like a baby that pooped his pants only to take the implausibly aerodynamic freaking exploding arrow. Arrow with just enough time to look like he would scream, ah, before exploding into red Vietnam mist. Ooh, I like that.
That's good.
Waylon, your award was very well written, even though you called somebody that did not qualify. I, ladies and gentlemen, would buy that for $1. Nervous Purpose says the woman who was washing her hair at the pirate camp. Right, yeah, remember her?
Oh, yes.
It was slim pickings, and this is the thing that stood out to me the most. Yeah, all right, Nervous. At least you picked somebody that qualified.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice job.
True.
Mike Wallace says the horny gate guard.
Sure.
This guy's job was to convey really wanting to bang Ko when she came by her posing as a hooker. And I got to say, mission accomplished, sir. Great pick there, Mike. JP Dozier says the enemy who tripped on a tree root, and I don't know why, but him falling down, and you can see him pushing himself down that hill to get killed by Rambo. Yes, this is the guy I was talking about.
Yeah.
Made me laugh a little bit. It was bad, but it was very memorable because he wasn't even really screaming, but just kind of a soft,
What's happening? What's happening?
And that translates to a one scene wonder for him, huh?
There's one vote left, and I'm like, it's going to be a 7-way tie, but somebody actually picked somebody from this table.
Oh, wow.
boy.
So one of us is getting a point. And that person is Ryan Farrell.
Wow.
Charles H. went with the pirate captain.
Yes.
There you go.
As a local river pirate command, he tries to sell Rambo out to a patrol boat. Shows up, looks incredibly shady, gets a high state standoff on the boat, and speculatively blows up. Spectacularly, maybe he meant. He brings a great shifty energy that sets up the betrayal and then exits the movie permanently.
Farrell tying me on one episode. Good job.
Go give yourself another point.
Right.
There you go,
Pirate
buddy.
captain is going to win the One Scene Wonder Award. Nice job. Look at that.
And he got last pick.
I know. You got that from fourth position or third? Third. That's
third
position.
Yeah. All right, the last award we give out is to the best supporting actor in the movie. So this we just say it's not the main antagonist and not the main protagonist. So main bad guy, main good guy are off the board. So I'd say no Murdoch. I think he's more of the main bad guy than any of the other Russians. I don't know what you guys would
I would
call
say
him
so,
the main
yeah.
antagonist.
Yeah.
I would.
Murdoch. Yeah.
So I'd say
my antagonist.
no Murdoch, no Rambo. Anybody else is on the board for the best supporting actor award. Let's get it.
You know, every place you go, there's always someone who thinks he's a badass, right? Then there are those few who are. Are you some kind of a badass karate boy?
Oh, so good to have it back.
So good to hear that again.
Kurt, who was the best supporting performance?
I'm going to go with, I almost said Rocky's buddy, Rambo's buddy, the
Troutman.
Troutman.
I would have
Thank
picked
you.
him.
Richard Crenna.
Is that who you would
Yeah.
have?
I would have picked him.
Oh, there you go.
Richard Crenna, Troutman.
Farrell, who's your pick? And who would you have picked if he's already gone? Was it Troutman or
No,
somebody else?
for supporting performance,
Yeah.
I would go with Steven Berkoff.
Okay, yeah, the main Russian.
Yeah, Lieutenant Colonel Podesky.
Yeah,
Yes.
awesome. And these are the people you protect with your pain.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
love it. Like
that guy. So your number one's off the board. Who are you going with now?
Julia Nixon.
I was gonna pick her if you did. So nicely done there. I don't know that anyone's gonna agree with you
That's
based on
fine.
the way this.
Hey,
I
and I
Based
would
on what just happened? Sure.
I would have picked her next.
but I respect the hell out of that pick for sure.
So I think that's unjust what they just did.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I had Coe number one on my list, and Troutman was up there, but I'm going to go George Chung as my Steve James.
That's awesome.
Because I love that guy, and I thought he did a good job
Played a great
running
bad guy.
aside through the river, tiptoeing through the tulips. Was bad.
As Ryan said, he was probably trying not to die.
Listen, everybody go run in a boulder-covered river. And then,
you don't tiptoe.
and then
Tell me how manly
and then
you run.
Get back to me.
Hey, the guy was a Chan Sing. He should have had more fleet of foot than
Ryan
that.
just gave us a video idea. We should
True.
go to find a boulder.
Remember we were talking about how Pierce Birdsey was nice enough to not give, the only person that didn't give Coe the trash can? My boy comes in here on the Steve James and gives it to Julia Nixon.
How about that?
Pierce, you have grown so much in my
that?
eyes. Look at that.
You gave it to Julia Nixon?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
For the Steve James. She had an incredible story arc from pretend pleasure girl to sidekick in Rambo's escape to an epic death scene. So Bob gets a point there.
Thank God.
Probably the only one you're getting because the other 5 trash canned.
That's fine.
But it's fine.
The other 5 are not.
Waylon went with Troutman. There you go, Kurt.
Yes.
He's not in the movies much, but when he is, he ties the whole thing together like Lebowski's Brug. Yeah, love that.
Yeah.
And Nervous Purvis also went Troutman. He was the heart of the movie and Rambo's best ally. Mike Wallace went Troutman. I think I see where this is
Here
going.
we go. Here we go.
The ride or die colonel of John Rambo is the best exposition giver in the biz, hand down. While he doesn't get the iconic speech that he does in First Blood, he still gets to be the most important scenes. Him dying in part 3, spoilers, is part of the reason I really hate that one.
He doesn't die in part 3.
He doesn't die in 3.
He doesn't die in 3.
Yeah, but
Which one does he
Mike,
die in?
it's all
He
good,
does
man.
not die.
You never see him. He passes away in real life
Yeah.
before 4 is
Before 4 is made, yeah. JP Dozier comes in and says, blonde mercenary guy. To Soda Bitch, he gave the Steve James to here. I don't know who he was, but man, he went on that gun shooting the enemies before they abandoned Rambo. Like you could tell that dude was really getting into it and having a good time. Then once he pulled the gun on Troutman, he was kind of a badass. All right, JP. Respect.
Okay,
Don't agree.
sure. Yeah, okay, all right.
And Charles H. gives it to Martin Kove for his ultimate gotcha performance. For the first half of the movie, he's a stoic, tactical, wet dream of every action fan. He's got the chin, the aviators, a look that says, I eat landmines for breakfast and wash them down with
One of the
napalm.
shittiest actors of all time.
You spent 40 minutes convinced that he and Rambo were going to become a two-man wrecking crew, but with eventually sharing a protein shake over a pile of spent shell casings. Oh, I love this. He carries that Cobra Kai menace into the jungle, proving that he doesn't need a GI to be a world-class or gi to be a world-class jerk. Sorry. Charles, of all the people that the 200, now the next month's awards, I've imposed a 200 character limit because there's some people that just write way too long of awards.
Yeah.
And so I think overall it'd be good for the time of the show to keep these more short.
Yeah.
But the one person I'm bummed for is Charles, because Charles always writes a lot, but it's always very well thought out. So
It is.
But Charles will just have to stick to his best stuff, in that 200 characters. I know you can do it, man. I believe in you. That means, though, that Troutman and Kirk pulls ahead of Farrell after he just caught up.
Yeah, man.
Troutman's going to win. Richard Crenna, the Steve James Unsung Hero Award. Put yourself up there. Look at that. All right. That puts him one behind Clint. He's in third place. One behind Clint, two behind Dave. Look at that. Him and Mueller tied for third.
You're going to win your own $500?
No, again, I'm not participating. So I consider when I get a point like a block for like you guys, and I've blocked y'all from getting a point.
Oh, okay.
It's me versus the patrons who just jumped up to 5. So I'm only 2 ahead of them. We haven't given them their mark yet because the only people that are on every episode are me and the patrons, right?
true.
So I go against them. Y'all go against each other.
I got you.
Yeah, we went against Clint the one time on one of my episodes, and he was pissed because we went with the patrons.
They blocked him.
Yeah. And he was just like, what the hell, guys?
It's time to land the chopper, really, and give our final thoughts. So we'll start with Pierce. And he says, as a kid of the 90s, early 2000s, I grew up after the main heyday of Sly, though I've always enjoyed his classics when they're on TV. And I'm a big fan of Tulsa King. Weirdly enough, I've never seen Rambo 2 all the way through until a few months ago when it was available for me on Prime. Amazing action scenes, generally great B-movie acting and compelling story, even if it forsakes the poignancy of First Blood for over-the-top gung-ho macho-ness. Bad movie that rules from Pierce. Nice job, Pierce.
Did he say B movie?
Yeah.
B-movie acting. That's what he was saying.
B-movie acting.
He said the great, amazing action sequences, B-movie acting, and then compelling story. So I think he overall was pretty positive about it.
Okay.
Well, he went bad movies. He went BMR.
Yeah, BMR. So you thought he enjoyed it.
Which is what the show really is all about.
Here's your chance to say what you think. How do you feel about Rambo First Blood Part 2?
Oh God, we're gonna be here for a year. We don't have that.
You got a couple minutes.
Give it.
Yeah, give it.
Let it go, baby.
Great American movie, and I'm proud that I like this movie. I don't give a crap what anybody says.
Yeah.
I mean, this movie is probably the greatest '80s action movie of all time.
Wow. High praise.
And it holds up to this day.
So, do you think it's better than First Blood?
Yes.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Love it.
Now I love First Blood.
Yeah.
For all different reasons.
Because they're different movies.
They're two different movies, and this one is a Stallone movie.
All right.
I mean, they're both Stallone movies, but this one is gloves off.
Love it.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, he got to deepen the character, yeah.
Yeah. What would you rate it?
10 out of 10.
Good movie, straight up.
It's a good movie straight up.
Look at that.
Good old-fashioned American greatness.
Great job, Bob. Waylon says, I love this movie because I'm a chuckle f***ing American. Waylon just won all those points back.
That's awesome.
After giving him a hard time about the Bixby Snyder.
He's back, baby. He's back in my book. He's good.
I was 10 when this movie came out. I loved every second of it. My uncle, who was a helicopter door gunner in Nam, watched it with me, and he said, yep, a lot of people died in that piece of shit. To this day, I'm 50. He's closing in on 80. He just laughs when I ask him if he meant the war or the movie. Take your pick, bud, he says. I love that. Great movie. Not good. Tony the Tiger style. Great. Full stop. And I don't care how he got the mud on him when he opens his eye. That was cool when I was 10. Still cool at 50.
Yeah.
Good movie. Waylon,
I didn't
just
even
when I
see
thought
that movie
you
at
couldn't
10.
get any dumber.
You go
do something
totally
like this.
redeem yourself.
Damn Tell your dad thank you. Was his dad or his uncle?
His uncle. Yeah.
Uncle, thank you for his service.
Hopefully he listens long enough to hear this and he didn't hang up after we made fun of him for the Bixby Snyder.
Hey, we make fun of everybody.
I know.
But tell your uncle thank you
It's all
for his
good.
service.
Yeah. Farrell, you're on the clock.
So this movie takes a very nuanced, three-dimensional character in John Rambo in First Blood. Takes this character and completely does a 180 and virtually spits in the face of what Stallone does with First Blood. Where First Blood was very much about PTSD in veterans, was very much about them coming home, and it takes everything that was nuanced about First Blood and turns it into a violent, ridiculous, over-the-top action movie. Why is that a f***ing problem?
I was ready for you guys to come to blows over there.
The love of God, the fact that this movie won 4 Razzies, the fact that this won Worst Picture, Worst Actor for Stallone. What movie did you all watch? The critics rated it at 33%. And once again, as we don't get political on the show, but what it comes down to is that Stallone did a shout out to people who were marginalized at the time.
Right.
He did something that meant something to maybe a niche group of people, whatever you want to say. Yeah. So because it doesn't resonate with the guy in fucking Los Angeles eating his avocado toast, you know what? Kiss my ass. Rambo First Blood Part 2 being one of the best action movies of the 80s, one of the best action movies of all time. What movie are people watching?
Yes.
Because it's probably not the one I saw. Sit down. Watch the Rambo franchise for what it is. It is a tribute to American heroes. And the only reason you can sit down and watch the Rambo franchise is because of American heroes. So you know what? Great movie, full stop. Kiss my ass, Razzies.
All right.
Bam.
And the fact that I'm playing the French national anthem
during that American speech.
During that American speech. Yeah. Okay.
Also, not the first time Ryan's held
Did you
Bob
say good movie
Jizz.
straight up?
Good movie, straight up.
Shamrock Man went just bad movie that rules, no explanation needed. I guess he just liked it. That's awesome. Nervous Purvis said, for me, this movie had likable characters and great action, and that is all I need in a bad movie that rules. So right now we got 3 BMRs, 3 good movies straight up. So far, no one that hasn't liked it yet, though, as we head over to Kurt.
So obviously, I told you guys during the episode, I watched a cartoon. That was kind of my first taste of Rambo. It wasn't until you had me watch it many, many years ago. I think we were in high school. I watched it then. I thought it was cool. But man, this movie, I never saw this movie till this past week. And I love this movie. It's so good, dude. Yeah. Like the moment, like I said, when he's in that rain and he tightens that rain, and then he's got the mud in the eye, and he comes up from the water and he just launches an arrow through a dude. Like all of this is so iconic that they used it in Mortal Kombat. I don't know if you guys knew, but he was like one of the honorary guest characters, and they did the traps. They did all that stuff during the game. He was one of my mains. I had so much fun playing as him that it made me want to watch the movie. So when I got the opportunity to be on this episode, hell yeah, this is a good movie, dude.
Yes.
I can't believe that I've never seen this till now. It's so good. It got me psyched. I'm watching the movie and I'm going, yeah, get that MFer. Like it was so much fun. I had a blast watching it. I don't know how you can even vote it as a bad movie that rules, only because it's not bad. I don't understand how it could even get the score that it did. It was so much fun to watch. It's a great action movie. Mm-hmm. It's a great 80s movie. It's so good. Good movie, full stop.
There we go.
Hell yes.
Mike Wallace says, Thomas Award to whoever the sweat continuity guy was for this movie. Jesus. Those guys were moist. Well, I came later to this movie. This is a fantastic action flick. Honestly, it's better for my brain thinking of this as the first Rambo in a separate series of movies than and First Blood stands on its own as its own thing. Totally need that on GMR one day. I agree with you, Mike. Anyway, Rambo is the gold standard of action movie, one-man army heroes, and this movie's freaking awesome. It's got great action, amazing explosions, it's got cheese, it had dialogue. Bad movie that rules, extra hard from Mike Wallace, so it makes it 4-4. And JP Dozier said, this was honestly the first time I ever saw this movie. I didn't even know this existed. The main thing I was wondering at the beginning of the movie was how long did it take Stallone to say those 2 Vietnamese words correctly? And what was the point of it since she spoke English throughout the rest of the movie? All right, that's fair. They did speak in Vietnamese for like a second. Maybe it was the code thing. They had to exchange like a code phrase before, maybe. The love interest was kind of blah, but the action definitely made up for it. Is this the best Rambo? No, but it definitely isn't the worst either. I don't know when I'll watch this movie again, but it definitely was, for the most part, enjoyable. Bad movie that rules, from JP Dozier. I'll be quick with mine because I feel like I poured my guts out it already earlier when we were talking about this, but this is, like I said, an old school, balls to the wall action movie that was shot practically, and nothing beats it. I wish there were 1,000 more movies like this. This movie spawned tons of copies. It
for sure.
did, but none of them quite were as good or had the budget to pull off what these guys were able to pull off at the time. So yes, there's a lot of copies that aren't as good. This one rises above all of them. Are there some examples of some ridiculous patriotic porn flag waving movies? Yes. This movie is not one of them. This movie was made for, like you said, a specific group of people for a specific reason. It is pro-America, and that's fine. It is exactly what they set out to do. It was objectively well made. Where's the flaw? I don't see it. Good movie, straight up. And Rambo 3, I think, is where people always say after First Blood that this is where it turns into a cartoon. I think Rambo 3 is where it starts to turn into a little bit of a cartoon.
For sure, absolutely.
Rambo 2 is an incredible film. Good movie, full stop.
Hell yeah.
Which leaves us at 5-5. 4 of us plus 1 patron said good movie straight up, and the rest of the patrons said BMR, but every single person enjoyed it, and not one person said it was just bad.
No.
I love it, man. Thank you guys for being here for this.
Thanks for having us.
Gonna turn
thanks
right
for
around.
having me on this one.
We're gonna have a slice of pizza and turn around and do next week's episode right now.
Jackpot.
So next week when you turn that on, just know it's been about 10 minutes for us. Next week, what are we doing?
What are we doing
Next week? Next week we're time traveling.
We're doing 1984's She. And if you haven't heard about it, no one has. Except for one maniac who full Dudikoffed it, so we have to talk about it.
Yes.
We'll talk about that next week in 10 minutes. See you guys then.